attacks. Drop the jaws like an earthquake cracks. Ram gets wrecked, the silver and black. Wemby is back. Wemby is back.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Denver Nuggets fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. I'm doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard chat for this afternoon's game. The Spurs visiting Denver, and finally, we are going to see Wemby versus Jokic. This is a huge game. The Spurs trying to win their 60th game of the year and keep the winning streak alive. I lost count. Are we going for win number 12 in a row? I don't know. It's a lot. Let's have a good game. What's up, Live Jacks, Cordy, Stefan Castle, Tony Fuentes, B Bad Dunks. Thank you all for stopping in. That guy Mello. We're going to see who's going to be the MVP today. Wemby or Yoke VP? I don't think that really works, but nah, I tried. Stefan Castle will be 12. Thank you. Sebastian the Great. What's going on, Spurs fan? The couch contingent's all here. Jonathan is sad because, well, didn't really go well for UConn yesterday. That being said, UConn plays again tonight after this game, so I'll be watching that and doing a short, hopefully a winning short later tonight. 60 wins would be incredible. Gadfly's World, thank you for stopping in. I could go for some cookies. Who told you could eat my cookies? Soda, what's going on? I could also go with a soda with the cookies that you'll be eating. Cookies? Put the cookie down! I'm excited. Win number 60. How many of y'all really thought we had to win 60 wins this year? I honestly did not at the start of the season. I truly believe. Now, of course, at the start, though, I thought 50, and they are exceeding that. What's going on, underscore? Still early. Where are you at? We need to beat the Nuggets to make sure they don't get the... how many... Phil, so was I. How many games are the Nuggets behind us? Like 2? A-Rods, nobody's out for the Spurs. I don't know about Texas. What's going on, Steven D? Charlie, thank y'all for stopping in. Whew, David, go Spurs, go. Let's get a go Spurs go up just to start the game. Just to start getting the blood flowing. Manuel, I hope so. I don't know. Underscore Philippines. Oh my gosh. It is like 3 a.m. where you are, right? Or 4 a.m.? Whew. My expectations for tonight. Spurs win. UConn wins. That's my expectation. Nuggets have 49 wins, so they are... Wait, Nuggets have 49 wins? They are way behind us. So is this more of a concern about the Nuggets and the Lakers flip-flopping? What's up, Ken Robinson? Because at this time, I got to think anybody entering the playoffs wants to play the Lakers. Luka Doncic is out indefinitely. A grade 2 hamstring injury. Fox had one of those, and he was out for like a month. I don't think Luka's going to see the first round if I had to guess. I could be wrong, and actually I hope I am. I'm not going to root for a player to be out for injury. That's not the way I roll. If he's out for the first round, though, I cannot see the Lakers beating anybody without him. They're losing 33 points a game. Their playmaker, LeBron is not the LeBron that he was a decade ago. Yeah, I think the Lakers are cooked, whoever they play, if Luka's not good to go in the first round. Spurs by 12. Okay, yes, this could be an MVP medal. SGA is still the favorite. And they just had something yesterday, some kind of poll. This might be for polls for people that are voting, but SGA is absolutely crushing the poll. And the reason I think SGA is probably winning is Wemby's certainly been MVP level as well. But Wemby's been a little more like this throughout the year, whereas SGA has just been, to his credit, a model of consistency. So I think he might get it. Stingray X Factor, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Mathis, thank you for being here. Kool-Aid Killer, I can go for some Kool-Aid right now. Ageless Hacks, thank you for stopping. Hopefully I didn't say I'm not missing anybody. What are our chances of getting the Lakers in the first round? Not good, right guys? We'll play the 7th seed. 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, and 4 plays 5. So I don't think there's any chance we can get the Lakers in the first round. It's about 6 or 7. Yeah, it's a lot. If the refs call a fair game, OKC can lose in the first or second round. I agree. You know what? I'll get you a French vanilla to start us off. Why not? French vanilla in the air tonight. I really did not realize the Nuggets were that far behind the Spurs. Yes, Christian, absolutely. I'll probably do a video on that tomorrow. I'm going to do a real MVP video since some of you were asking. Just real quick to those in the chat that watched yesterday's video, which did not stay up very long. I was trying something different, and I will fully be transparent. Chat GTP did help me write the script, which a couple of you said, you're like, TSR, this does not sound like you. And as I looked at the video, I was like, this isn't me. I'm trying something different. You know, I see a lot of these channels that don't cover the Spurs put up these massive Spurs videos, but that's not, I don't have time to do those type of videos where it's a million video clips and da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be me. And Miss TSR texted me too. I'm like, just do my usual 8-minute videos when I can. and, you know, throw my jokes in there. I don't need something that's scripted. Because I did write the script, too, that was there. And it just, I'm not the type of person that can write a script and come off as natural, except for Philobox Comics. But even then, I'm only reading like 3 sentences, and then the rest is just me. So we'll go back to that. I do have a video I want to do tomorrow, and hopefully it's much better than the one yesterday. Tony, I've been working out, too, and I feel good. Nuggets got beat down with injuries this year, I'm sure. I mean, they still have arguably the best player in the league. If you sat there and told me, TSR, I think Jokic is the best player in the NBA, I'm not going to sit there and argue with you. The dude is leading the NBA in rebounds per game and assists per game, and he's the only player to do that in the modern era if he finishes the season like that, which I believe he will. Supposedly, Wilt did it in the 60s, but there's no actual tracking of the stats, or maybe it wasn't assists and rebounds per game. It was cumulative. I don't know. What Jokic is doing this year is unheard of. But he does have voters fatigue with MVPs. Won already, 3 MVPs? And, you know, it's kind of sucked for some of the greats. Jokic, LeBron, Jordan, where they just probably could have won another MVP or two because their level of greatness is so high. The voters, I think, start looking elsewhere. Arrested Wemby should be... Homer, my man! I got to give a shout-out to Homer Martinez, because he has been saying 60 wins for years on this channel. I don't know how long you've been on the channel, Homer. At least 3 or 4 or 5 years, I think. Maybe since the beginning. I can't remember. But every year he would say 60 wins. And he knew it was coming. This is the year. Ejo, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Cater a birthday party today. Oh, I could go for some donuts. Wemby the best player in the world? Texan Swarm, he is the best defensive player in the world. A lot of that's because of his height. Let's not sugarcoat it, but he also has incredible instincts where he can get beyond the play and recover, excellent timing. So it's not just his height, but his height certainly helps, especially his athleticism combined with his height. Best defensive player in the world, yes. Best offensive player in the world, not yet. I mean, it took SGA a few years before he became a regular 30 points per game guy. And quite frankly, the Spurs aren't the kind of team that needs a guy to score 30 a night, and that's good. We are so deep. We have 8 players, at least it was 8 players, averaging 10 a game. I don't know if Harrison Barnes has fallen below that number, but he's top 5 or top 3. I don't know if he's number 1 yet, but he will be number 1 sooner than later. I think which will cement Wemby as the top player in the world is when the Spurs win a championship and he's Finals MVP. It's going to take, I think, that to convince people he's now the guy. Like him, love him, or hate him, SGA is the reigning MVP and Finals MVP. And to establish yourself as the best player, to be the man, you got to beat the man. Does that make sense? I think it does. Go Spurs go to everybody, by the way. Snot Bubble says, what's up, fellow degenerates? Ken Robinson's dropping deep fried chicken? Sure. Fonsoin says, Wemby is the best two-way player in the world. Two-way, yes. But is he the best? He's darn close if he's not. I mean, we're going to be a little biased as Spurs fans, too. What's up, Kokoshibo? Thank you for stopping in. Well, who got blown up by 30? We're gonna blow him up by 30? Okay, got it. Le Drummer, thank you for snotting in. Snot Bull's name again. That name is gross, by the way, but it's also hilarious. Student the Saver, thank you for stopping in. Bonjour, everybody. Was I rhyming? Was I just dropping bars? If I was, I wasn't meaning to. Laura, thank you for stopping in. Hope you're all ready for an exciting game. It is on Amazon Prime. If you're looking to watch along, if you're just here listening, I appreciate you. If you're watching along and still listening to me instead of Amazon, appreciate that. It would be Jonathan looks really cute right now. It would be an awesome day if the Spurs can get their 60th win and UConn can advance to the championship. Just to put it out there, I'm not going to call the UConn game tonight, or if they make the championship game. Just calling that college basketball, I don't think it would feel the same. And also, Miss TSR is not here, and it would feel weird calling a UConn game without her. But I will do a short tonight if it's an interesting ending. DJ TSR, nice. Dylan Harper, thank you for stopping in. Clutch Model Kids, thank you for being here. Ebony, what does that mean? Which team you think will reach 20 points first? Jay Martin, I'm a Spurs fan, so I'm going to be biased with who I'm rooting for and who I think is going to win. That being said, for anybody new here, I will call the game down the line. For those that have been regulars here for a while, you know that when the Spurs get away with one, I'll call it like it is. And conversely, if the other team gets, kind of screwed on a foul call or a goaltend or whatever, I'll say that, that should have went for the other team. How many games left in the regular season? Notes from the path, including this one, about 5. Ramir Lewis, thank you for stopping in. 5 games. We're 59 and 18, right? 5 games left, including this one. Now I got to say, It's been a fantastic season. I've gotten a little tired this year just with starting the second channel, but starting next week, I keep talking about it, but I do want to get back to just doing Spurs videos, at least 3 or 4 if possible, but not put pressure on myself to try to keep up with the bigger channels, the channels with 100,000 subscribers, 500,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers, these big basketball channels trying to keep pace with, trying to do something like they do. Just be myself and talk Spurs with you guys, which has always, I think, been a good draw for this channel. And that's all I got. 4 games left after this one. Yeah, I did it as a tool, Singer X Factor. It was not the whole video. Absolutely was not. I wrote some of the script too. AI did the outline, and I did read a couple lines from the AI, which I wish I didn't. You know, but you learn from your mistakes. I tried it once, and it also took 3 hours to edit that because I was putting video clips and pictures in, and I don't have the time. I really don't. Like, you know what? That's not me. I'm more of a, you know, sit there with me in the bottom in a little circle with, you know, like doing the, it's almost like a spreadsheet presentation, but, you know, putting up stats. I'm a stats guy. I really like stats. I'm not a deep analytics guy, but I like stats. And more importantly, I love talking Spurs. And that did not come across in the video yesterday, that I love talking about the Spurs. And that was my biggest disappointment in the video. I was like, you know what? Just be yourself, TSR. Sergio, I don't know how to turn on subtitles. Dog sheet, I am not. I still have hair, but it's well, I've got hat hair now, but this has kind of become part of the uniform. It's not where it used to be. I am almost 50 years old, which some of you sometimes forget. You're like, man, TSR, you're losing your hair. I'm like, I'm almost 50. I think I look good for 50. Almost 50. I'm in shape and getting in better shape. I can run, I can jump, I can shoot hoop. There's a lot of people my age, their workouts lifting a donut. Here's the thing with the, thank you, Tax Brazilian. I tried, and it wasn't the right move for the channel, and it is what it is. So I didn't see what happened with UConn initially at the end of the game. I recorded the short, and as you guys know, when I record shorts, I do not redo them. I like my library. A couple people that are new to the channel think I re-record. I'm like, no, I don't. I get them once, which is why if you look at the channel, some of the shorts are not very well done, and I miss things because it's one take. I get it live, and that's it. And I didn't realize Gino, and I don't know the girls, the head coach for the South Carolina, I didn't realize they were yelling at each other at the end. I caught it when I was setting up the thumbnail, but I was so in shock that UConn lost and how poorly they played, missing layup after layup. It was, I've never seen anything like it with the UConn women, because I started following them when I started dating Miss TSR, and they were dominant this year. They were, 35-0 or 38-0, undefeated, and then just yesterday, I didn't catch it until after I recorded the short, and I was like, well, I can't go back now, so it is what it is. Don Staley, thank you, Ruggy. Lakers will acquire Giannis in the offseason. That is awesome. No. Go Spurs to you. Kids Kiddo, this game starts in 10 minutes. I'm not sure what you're asking. William Jewy, Brother Rich, you being yourself has been the key to the channel's success and is refreshing. You know what? People actually commented that yesterday. Like, this doesn't feel like you. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I branched out. And the biggest mistake I made was doing something that wasn't me. But thankfully, it was only one video. We'll move on from it. I do want to let you guys know the Slinging That D video will be up next week. My costume came in today. I ordered some dress up for it. I want to plan out the script a little bit, but I have some ideas. I have a bit of a dance routine for the song. It's going to be embarrassing. It is going to be a zillion% embarrassing. That being said, I hope you like the song. The video makes you laugh. I can laugh at myself sometimes. What's up, Dro? Thank you for stopping in. Playoff Wemby, indeed. I got to think he's going to be amped up for this game, and let's not sleep on the fact that Nikola Jokic is going to be amped up for this game as well. It's deleted. William Juby, I took it down. I didn't like the video. It didn't feel like me, and it's gone. And I was like, you know what? Move on from it. Let's go. Over 5,000. Yarmada? I hope so. Yes, David, it's because that would not get me in trouble with the YouTubes. What's up, Francis? Thanks for stopping in. I'm glad you're back, Tony. Hope it's an awesome game with the Spurs win. Wemby Castle versus Jokic Murray. Yeah. Texas Storm, I pulled it down within an hour. I just really did not like it, and I spent so much time working on it. But it was a good thing, because sometimes you got to lose to win. You know, sometimes something will happen, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. This is something that bad happened. And then you examine the badness, what happened, and it makes you realize the good things you do have. You know what I mean? Like, I looked at not what I was kind of focused on a little bit of what I was not doing on the channel, because I can't edit like a lot of these guys can. I can't get a video up as fast as Spurs Digest. Absolutely 100 million% credit to them. They can do a video. They've got video clips and this and that and the other, and I swear they do it in 10 minutes or less. I can't do that. I don't have the capability, or I don't have the software, or both. But what I can do is try to have a fun video talking Spurs with you guys, and that's what I've been doing since day one, and that's what I want to stick with. Anyway, enough rambling there. That's right, Larry, Spurs basketball. Exactly, David. And yesterday was a good learning lesson. It was actually, I'm glad it happened. Jokic going to go for 31, 14, and 10. Victor, 28, 10, 6, and 4. I think these two are going to go off. What's going up, Woody from England? Thank you for stopping in. Beyond the Box Adventures, Go Spurs Go. Mito with the Wemby. You know what? Where's Greg Popovich at to hit the thumbs up? Pop, where are you? I can't find you. There you are. Oh, God, that guy Melo. You know, if Wemby goes for 40 and 15, that would put him 3 games in a row, 40 points and 15 rebounds, which I'd have to think that'd be a Spurs record. I don't know where that would stand in the... Well, Wilt probably did it a zillion times. Modern era, I don't think a lot of guys have done that, but Wilt probably a million times. Azarella, thank you for stopping in. Reener7940. Yes, I do have a real job. I work for the state of Connecticut. That is my last job. It has a pension, health insurance for life when I retire, so that is the job. Could I live off TSR Sports? If I did it full-time and lived in a substantially cheaper state, substantially cheaper, then maybe, but I would not do YouTube full-time simply, and I know people that make thousands of, maybe millions of dollars off YouTube, as it's high risk, high reward. I've seen too many channels where they got copyright striked and they lost their channel immediately. And on YouTube, you are guilty until proven innocent. So I would not do it full-time. I do have a second YouTube channel called Philobox Comics. I really enjoy doing that, 1 video a week. Might have 2 coming up because I finally got some purchases on Whatnot. Ridiculous purchase as well. I paid way too little for a couple of books, but it is what it is. Got a collection video come up on Philobox Comics. More importantly, over here, I want to make sure that I've refocused myself on just having fun with the channel, which I have been. But I'm like, this is the best position the Spurs have been in ever in the channel, and I'm doing the least amount of videos during the week, and I do want to bump them up, but make sure they're just fun subjects. And if they get views, great. If they don't, whatever. When will Steph, not this season. Steph just do the catch and shoot. Go what works for me. Maybe he'll be a catch and shooting 3 guy only, and that is fine. Fair enough, good air. Thank you, Tony Fuentes. What's up, Rich? How you doing? I'm doing great, real Bobby February. Thank you for stopping in. It's on Amazon Prime, and Umara the cat would like more French vanilla. Apparently you're having a coffee. Maybe? French vanilla in the air tonight. Dude, Cooper Flag is legit. Love him or hate him, that kid can play. And a Robin Cryptic Crusader. Good evening, everybody. Leroy, what's going on? They are in Denver. Non-NBA question. Are you ready for the new Magic set? So that guy, Melo, I have not bought a new Magic cards really over the past 4 years. 2021 was the last year I bought a full set of Commander decks. I think that was Strixhaven. I think Arno, what's going on? I think you're referencing the next Strixhaven set. And what I don't like about Magic is, one, I'm not a big fan of Universes Beyond. And with every set, because they're making so many pets, so many sets, and a zillion cards for Commander, they keep power creeping everything. And it's really starting to get to the point where instead of having 1 or 2 options for a certain card to do something, you have like 15 or 20, and I don't like that. Mile High Altitude. Yes, you're right. This is in Denver, so this will be a challenge in that regards for the Spurs. 4 Paws in the Grave, Yo-Yo 2, and Tony Flores, thank you for stopping in. Looks like tip-off will be in about 5 minutes. You know what, Tony, thank you. I do forget the Yodi Boop sometimes. If you guys don't know, this is Baby Coyote, a.k.a. Yodi, and he boops the camera for good luck before the games. Boop! The rest of these guys are the couch contingent. I've accumulated a bunch of plushies with my girlfriend over the past 2 years, and when she's not here, or even when she is here, they give me somebody to watch a game with. Awesome, Dolores, appreciate that. D7, thank you for being here. Nice Beyond the Box Adventures on the road again. Twisted, what's going on? Spurs faithful, go Spurs, go to you. I'm excited, hope you're excited. Win number 60. Wemby does not shoot well on Saturdays. Well, it's the first time for everything. Are Jamal Murray and Jokic going to score 25 points or more to combined? Group, This sounds like a gambling question for somebody's parlay. Groot, will they score more than 25? I'm Groot. I think that says it all. Yes, he does, Lewis. I was giving a ton of these away last season. We're doing a lot. And by the way, doing a giveaway on April 6th. That is going to be a day after the 7-year anniversary for TSR Sports. So we'll be doing a live trivia on Monday. What's up, Hector Jimenez? But we were giving a lot of these away. LaRonda, Ken from Underground, thank you for all being here. And they stopped carrying a lot of stuff that I would give away on Amazon. Now, I don't know if it's because of what's happening in the world, and I'll leave it at that. But I've been wanting to do more giveaways, but all the stuff I used to buy is gone. I'll have to double check and see if it's back. Oh, the little Yotis are great. Look, he's got his little Yoti number 2 there. And then just like if you're having a bad day, how can you not just smile a little bit when you see Yoti, right? Yoti's a big Spurs fan. He's ready for the game. Let's go. Thank you, JB. I have given out definitely some Yotis on this channel. I don't know. I think it's a huge game for the Spurs. And do I think I can get the Spurs 70? Do I see the Spurs winning 70-plus games next year? When's the last time we had the Spurs actually have never had 70 wins. When's the last time we had a 70-win team? Was it the Warriors? How many times has it happened? The Warriors did it at 73-9. The Bulls were 72-10. I have no idea. Go Spurs, go to everybody. Groot, you salty dog. I know notes from the past. Groot's always going to get me in channel. Basil, thank you for stopping in from France. Spurs last lost to the Nuggets 11 games ago. We had a 16-point lead without one. That's right. Fonswine, is that actually it? I'm actually kind of surprised nobody else went 70 and... actually, I shouldn't be surprised. That is not easy to do. Dang. Jesus, thank you for stopping in. We are about 3 minutes away from tip-off, which might be the biggest game of the year for the Spurs. Against Denver. First time Wemby's playing against Jokic. Spurs going for their 60th win and 12th win in a row. The Nuggets, big game too, going for their 50th win. So whoever wins today is going to get to that next milestone, if you will, on wins for the season. I think that's actually kind of cool. Great, Emmy, thank you for stopping in. You know what? I see some Wemby P's in the chat. There we go. All right, so Snot Bubbles, the Warriors, it does count. Their 73 wins does count, but they are not the greatest team of all time. They can't be. They did not win a title. That is still, if we're going record-wise and title-wise, that's still the Chicago Bulls who went 72-10 and won the whole thing. Same thing with the New England Patriots back in 2007. They went 16-0 in the regular season, won their next 2 playoff games, lost in the Super Bowl to who? My Giants, and finished at 18-1. You can't be the GOAT team if you didn't win a ring. Don't mean a thing if you ain't win that ring. Texas Swarm, it's going to depend. I'm going to take a look around and see how early people are going. I think most the big channels are going to go live a half hour early before the playoffs. I might just stick to 15 minutes. It's going live a half hour early is really, it's a lot. And I don't have, I know some channels like they'll go over the odds for this and who will score the first basket and they'll have a bunch of stuff. I don't have anything like that. So trying to make up something to talk about for 40 minutes, because you got to remember there'll be 10 minutes between game time and the tip-off. I don't know. We'll see. It also depends on Miss TSR. She might want to join us more for more playoff games. I'm sure if the Spurs are in the NBA, when the Spurs are in the NBA Finals, she'll want to be here for every game, I would think. End of days, I don't think tip-off is any minute now. Right? Helio Kamara is a Jokic fan. Thank you for stopping in. Look, you can make a strong case for MVP for him. What he's doing this year is ridiculous. Leading the league in rebounds per game and assists per game and still dropping, 27 or 28 points per game? Seb, this is a huge game. Victor showed up in his French national t-shirt to the game. Statement? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, Angels Hacks, I've heard we don't do well on these afternoon early games, so hopefully we break the curse. Yep, what's going on? This is the first playoff game this season. Could be. Wait, the Patriots lost that Super Bowl? Yes, they did, William. Jomar, it's on Amazon Prime. Go Spurs Go, fan since the late 80s. Wow. Mind depleted, thank you for stopping in. I will say, William, that, and this is not me trolling, and you know I'm not, that will probably, it is, and will probably always be now, my favorite football moment in my life. Just because for David to beat Goliath, and then the helmet catch is part of it. It's not like I didn't think they could win, but the majority of the world did not think they could win, and I don't think the New York Giants will ever top that moment the rest of my life. Indeed, Uncle Vic. Antonio, everybody's good to go today. Everybody's good to go. What's up, Beavis? I want Wemby to win MVP, but I wouldn't be happy with anyone, even Bronny, winning it. Bronny? The 95-96 Chicago Bulls, Golden State Warriors went... The Bulls went 72-10, and the Warriors went 73-9, I believe. Would you play more games? Oh, you mark it. I think it would actually just have the teams play the same teams less. I think they're still going to keep it at 82 games, especially since players are struggling just to play 65 games. I don't think they're going to make the season any longer. I agree, Lauren. What he's doing is crazy. The fact that Denver has only made one NBA Finals, I believe only one, right? They're 1-0 with them. I know they've won a championship, but I don't believe they've been in there and lost. No. The fact that they've only been in one NBA Finals with Jokic is crazy. Eric 51, I don't think he's a big fan. Ineligible forwards honors. Wow. Ant, Cade, Giannis, Curry, LBJ, and Embiid's almost always eligible. He can't stay healthy. Butler and AD. Whew. Vassell, Champagnie, Wemby, Castle, Fox, the starters for the Spurs. Johnson, Gordon, Jokic, Brown, and Murray are the starters for the Nuggets. This should be a fantastic game. Defense is half the game. It's an important half of the game. You got to be able to sling that D. I'm excited for you guys to hear that song next week. I hit some high notes on that too, for better or for worse. Let's go is right. Game time, that is usually what people bring up in the GOAT conversation, because for modern players, a lot of it is Jordan or LeBron. And Jordan, while he's been to less NBA Finals, has won 6 to LeBron's 4. LeBron's obviously got the lifetime stats, though, by a significant amount. He's played much longer. Either player, though, if you say it's the GOAT, I'm not going to sit and argue. If you guys want to say Kobe's the GOAT, you want to say Timmy's the GOAT. Maybe Wemby will be the GOAT someday, and we won't have to have this conversation anymore. It's on Amazon, everybody. Amazon to the prime. Players are on the court. And away we go. Guys, how tall is Nikola Jokic? Isn't he like 6'11 or 7 foot? I swear Wemby's got like 5 inches. Holy crap, Wemby's got a whole head on him. How tall is Jokic? Is this just the camera angle? Wemby looks freaking huge. There is, actually Jordan said that. He said there's no GOAT, correct? Because of all the different eras, and I think that's a good answer. All right, let's have a good game, everybody. Wemby versus Jokic for the jump ball. And the Spurs are going to win it. We're missing a player from the Nuggets, so I will put this down a little bit. Let me mute my microphone, make sure I'm going to pick up any weird audio from anywhere. Now I'm too far. I hate this camera angle. Champagnie for 3 from the wing. It is no good, and we're going to have a whistle to start off the first a foul. Wemby already? Oh, my Lanta, that is not good for the Spurs. 1 foul on Wemby already. Fighting for the rebound, and today's NBA, you can't touch players. You know it, I know it. Don't like it, it is what it is. You gotta keep your hands to yourself. Cam Johnson for 3 from the corner. Nuggets up 3-0. Fox into the paint. Stops, kicks it out to Vassell. Over to Wemby. Wemby gets it over to Champagnie. Champagnie's going to drive. Gets it to the paint. Kicks it out to Vassell. Catch and shoot 3. All right. It's tied at 3. NBA TV's a full minute behind me? Wow. NBA TV on a massive delay compared to Amazon Prime. You know what? That makes sense. Amazon Prime has rights to this game. Christian Brown for 3, no good from the corner. So they're probably getting priority coverage, if you will. Fox with the ball. Takes off, drives in the paint. Nobody there. Layup good. De'Aaron Fox showing us this boy has the need for speed. Let's get the 200 thumbs up, guys. We're almost there. Maxwell, on the other hand, is ahead of me. So win some, lose some. Jokic guarded by Wemby. And gets the layup around him. Nice job. Jokic is a big dude. Vassell for 3. Okay, Devin. Okay, Devin. And for the Spurs to win, Devin's got to be hitting his threes, and he is. Another whistle. What just happened? Jamal Murray just went down. Is this on Stephon Castle? I did not see the foul. Right notes from the path? Game time, yeah. I might back out and come back in. What's up, Jared Williams? I've had the game on for a while, so sometimes if you put the stream on early, you can start falling behind. So I'll back out and refresh. This is another foul. Another foul on Castle. Oh, my God. Oh, this is not a good start for San Antonio. The refs are getting involved in the game quick. Brown for three. No good. I want to see very little whistles on both sides for the Spurs and the Nuggets. And now another whistle. These refs suck. These refs are calling everything. It's going to be that kind of game, guys. Let's take a look on the foul on Jokic. Again, I don't agree with this. They're calling ticky-tack, touchy stuff. They've already hit the Spurs with it. Now Jokic is just running with Wemby. Minimal contact. These refs are going to be awful. Pooh, shiesty, thank you for stopping in. Wemby's at the line for two. I don't like that foul on Jokic, and I don't like the fouls I'm seeing in the Spurs. The refs are going to control this game. Watering says, just don't overdo it, guys. Injury, yeah. Luka getting hurt. So close to the playoffs. Unbelievable. Yeah, Anderson, let them play. Let them play. I don't want to see a free throw fest. I don't want to see the best players sitting on the sidelines because they have multiple fouls. I want a good, clean game. And if there's a little bit of contact, I mean, these guys might see each other in the playoffs. Let it be a playoff type game, you know? Not letting players close on each other or powerbomb each other. But, you know, some contact. Jamal Murray with the ball was step back three, and whew, that boy can shoot. 10-8. Yeah, the refs want the MVP. Castle bring it up for San Antonio. Wemby calling for the ball. Nope. Castle with the ball now guarded by Jokic. Castle's runner in the paint is good. Nice aggressive move. Yeah, refs warming up for the playoffs. Exactly. 12-8. Why do they call it rush hour when nothing moves? That's a damn good question. I like that. There's another three by Murray. No good. Long rebound will fall to Wemby's hands, and Wemby will bring it up for the Spurs. Drops it off to Vassell. Vassell for three from the top of the key. Devin! Oh, my Lanta! He's on fire! Devin is 3 of 3 from 3. Devin is feeling it. And when our guys are hitting threes, the team is extremely difficult to deal with. And the Spurs are going to need games like this from Devin in the playoffs. Jokic runner, good. Aaron Gordon fell out of bounds, but it looks like he is okay. Castle with a Wemby. Oh, Castle to Wemby. Wemby's going to throw it down. Timeout, Denver. That is a Thunder Dunk Area 51 of justice. What? Right now, right before you want me to dunk that, you can see Jokic kind of going, I don't think so. I would not get in the way of that either. That's a freight train coming through. Timeout, Denver, 17-10. Fair enough, Glazing Bacon. Alien sighting. When do you think we can start playing better? Isn't our defense like really good since the All-Star break? How much better does it need to get? It's the offense that sometimes struggles. He's on fire, and boom shakalaka, indeed. Thank you, Koa Hero. I like to mix it up here and, call the game, have the stats over there on the right, live scoreboard, but also just little things here and there. Andy, who? You. Thank you for stopping in, Andy. Tony, way too early for that. Much, much too early. Just use these refs to manipulate. Maximus, I hope you're wrong, with all due respect. Castle has 2 fouls, Glazing Bacon. The refs were calling fouls early in the 2.5 minutes. And game time, actually, there you go. I hate the tone the refs have set. Knights Pride 21 says, show the game. So this is something I came up with years ago because people kept saying, TSR, can you show the game? Can you show the game? And I said, well, I can show the game. Sharon Simon, thank you for stopping in. Kevin, thank you for being here. The refs need to chill. I wonder if somebody called them up 2 minutes in the game and said, yo, this game's being televised in prime. People don't want to be seeing fouls all night, all day. All day and all night. Archives, what's going on? Dropping the alien spaceship. Thank y'all for being here. Speaking of spaceships, you guys didn't notice, we have the one and only Jean-Luc Picard is our El Capitan as always, holding the Roku remote. Make sure we're on the right channel. We get JL back there with David Robinson. Nice, turn my TV up. I don't want to do that. Keep the volume a little low there. We're in a timeout, guys. Yes, they do, Phil. Yes, they do. Hulk is here for security and to be a strong presence. Yes. Taras past Chris. I live in France. I see Wemby with the Metropolitan. Yeah, he came out with that. My pregame routine, Jose. Cup of water, set everything up, and pee. That's it. J Money, thank you for stopping in. Was this the ref crew on the BAM 83 game? Nice. Nicely done there. I see what you did. Road trip, go Spurs, go to you. And the Spurs are off to a good start, 17-10. A lot of you worried about the afternoon. We had 250 thumbs up already. Let's go. Are we going to have 300 thumbs up in the first quarter? I didn't realize we hit 200. We went right back. We went to plaid. P, Jose. You know, pee-pee. I don't want to have to get up during the game to go to the bathroom, so I go before the game. Cecil Torres, what are you talking about? I see your comment right there. Cloen, Par, Nev, listen, I try to read as much as I can. If I miss something, it's not intentional, especially in the playoffs. This channel is probably going to get nuts, so I'll read what I can. Jake Ram1628 with the $2 super chat says, love the passion for the Spurs. Appreciate that. And thanks so much for the super chat. First super chat out of the night. And Bam is playing against the Wizards again. Oh my God. Is Bam going to go for 100? What's up? Westix. I'll be bringing that Cannibal Corpse thing you gave me to my local comic shop next week to show it off. The owner and the brother used to be Corpse fans, and I'm going to tell them the story. I think it's a really cool story. So that is on my wall, by the way. Jokic with the ball, drives in the paint, backs Wemby down, backs him down. Another foul. This is 2 on Wemby. Oh my God. The Spurs, not even 4 minutes into the game, there are 2 fouls on Castle on 2 fouls on Wemby. How are you going to... Wemby got ball there. How's that a foul? Jokic makes the first free throw. These refs are calling everything, and it's awful. Nice 4 pause. The Spurs are gonna foul out at this rate. James, I should. The NBA Jam guy. He's on fire. It's exactly who I need. The boom shakalaka. Wemby's staying in the game, but my goodness, how are the... I don't know what the Spurs do. They got 2 of their main players, 2 of their top 3 guys in foul trouble already, and we're less than 4 minutes into the game. Refs need to chill out a little bit. Seriously. Wemby with the ball, starts to drive, spins around, and another foul. All right, so what's your guys' prediction now that we're seeing how this game is playing out? Are we going to see over or under 50 free throws total? I'm saying over. Nice underscore. Jacob, I mean, a lot of these have been touch fouls, though. They're not letting any contact go through. And that's the issue. Wemby's at the line for 2. First free throw is good. Yeah, playing at the game are 2 on Wemby, 2 on Castle already. Phil, yeah. 18-12, Wemby at the line for 1 more, saying a little prayer, and it looked like it was in deep thought before his free throw. And he missed it. Maybe a little too much thought. Yeah, Lauren, I think that second one, but it's like we're getting fouls every time both teams go up and down the floor, and I don't like that type of officiating. There's a steal by Darren Fox. Castle pick up the loose ball, gets it up to Fox. Fox back to Castle. Catch and shoot 3 from the wing. Missed it. Yeah, yes, Phil. That's going to be trouble. And Champagne's going to knock the ball out of bounds. Going to stay with Denver. The score is 18-12 with 7.5 minutes to go in the first. I like seeing the French in the chat, even though I can't read it. Guts 5398, yes. Let them play. You know, there's been a foul here and there, but they've been calling touch fouls, which I don't like. But you know what? If that's the case, you got to adjust your game, right? Quick pull-up jumper for Denver is good. I think that might have been Jamal Murray. Sorry, I couldn't see who it was. It is Spurs ball, 18-14. Dylan Harper's checked in. Luke Cornett's checked in. Castle's still in the game with his 2 fouls. I'm a little surprised. I don't know if I like that, Mitch. Castle takes off into the paint. Pull-up jumper, in and out and in. Yeah, he's got to take Wemby out. I think Castle should be out of there too. Because he's got to be extremely passive on defense now, which is not his game. Jokic, little jumper in the paint, good. 2016, 6:53 to go. You can't throw the ball at the refs. I mean, you can. You might not be in the game any longer. Harper with the ball, drives in the paint, kicks it out to Vassell, open for 3. First miss of the game. He was 3-3 to start, and that one was not far off either. Jokic guarded by Cornette, goes right by Jokic, passes it back out. That is Aaron Gordon with the ball. Gordon drives in the paint, throws across court. Cameron Johnson. Johnson, that's a turnover. Tried to get Christian Brown. Cam was driving, tried to throw it to Brown, off his hands, out of bounds, turnover. 2016. Clock is currently stopped. We have a couple substitutions. Spurs up by 4, and Aaron Gordon just checked out. Gordon rocking a headband. Spurs ball. Castle bring it up for San Antonio. I'm really not, I've said it already once. I'll say it again. I can't believe he's still in there with 2 fouls. Castle drives in the paint. Gets the layup. Nice job. Amazon Prime, JB. And Peter, it's on Amazon Prime. Jamal Murray, runner in the paint. Sorry, this is a very important game for both teams. Tax, what's up? The Spurs are going for their 60th win. The Nuggets are going for their 50th win. These two teams could see each other in the playoffs, and this is the first time we've seen Wemby go against Jokic this year. Harper misses the jumper, gets it out to Castle for a catch-and-shoot 3. Back rim, no good. Castle's 3's a little off tonight. And Brown misses the layup in transition. It is Spurs ball. Dylan Harper will bring it up for San Antonio, 22-18, 5.5 minutes to go. Harper surveying the land, will drop it off to Vassell. Vassell takes off, gets to the elbow, pulls up. Short. Castle misses the offensive rebound. Flew in the air, but the ball wasn't there. It is a rebound for Jokic. Jamal Murray now at the ball. Thought about a 3. Pulls it down, kicks it over to the corner, and that 3 is no good by Cameron Johnson. Champagne will bring it up the court for San Antonio. Both teams starting to miss their shots. Still 22-18. Castle with the ball now out on 3-point land. 15 on the shot clock. Gets a screen by Cornette. Starts to drive. Stops. Kicks it out for 3. And Vassell is now missed his last 3 threes. Vassell hit his first 3 threes, and I think he's missed his last 3 threes. Jamal Murray almost turned the ball over. Nice save by Brown. Gets it to Jokic. Jokic runner is good. Hits the front of the rim and eventually goes over. 22-20. Yeah, Glaze and Bacon. Vassell went from on fire to ice cold literally in the same quarter. It happens. Castle will get the ball to Cornette. Cornette not a threat to shoot outside the paint. Out to Vassell, out to Castle, wheels around to Champagne. Champagne open for 3 in the corner. Pop the Champagne. There was a defender running at Champagne. He went right by him. I think it might have been Cameron Johnson, and the Champagne had a wide open 3 after Cam just was zipped right by him. Denver ball, Jamal Murray out 3-point land, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks over to Brown in the corner. Christian Brown for 3. It's going to be that kind of game, guys. Cassie? You know, I think it might be the color of the court is making it's not as crisp, if you will. Harper drives by everybody into the paint, kicks it out to Vassell. He thinks about a 3, pulls it down, drives in the paint. Devin with the layup. All right. 27-23. Jokic gets it to Brown. Brown in the paint, layup, rolls off the rim. And now a late whistle on Luke Cornette. More free throws coming up. How's it going, TSR? Where can I buy that Castle? Amazon Prime, I think, is where Andy Who got it. You talking about this little castle? Stefan Castle in the house. And in the game. A very late whistle. I don't like late whistles on either side of the ball. The Nuggets are in the bonus. Christian Brown at the line for 2. First free throw is good. iOS 6, it is going to be a long game. Yes, it is. But I appreciate y'all being here. I do. I appreciate the support you guys have shown really over the years, especially when I've made mistakes or running, I've been burned out or gotten down. You guys have stuck with the channel, and I can never thank you enough. Brown at the line for 1 more. Yep, Amazon. DJ Rose, thank you for stopping in. Just waking up. Wake up. Why'd you the ketchup on the table? You wanted to. Legendary, are all the Denver games usually long? I am Jay says Murray and Jokic will both get 30 plus points but lose the game. Interesting take. Champagne for 3. Nice, Savage Hand. I get the reference. Jose, my better half, is in Turkey. I don't know if she's eating turkey. Brown for 3, no good. Cornette with the rebound, but Miss TSR is in the country, Turkey. It is like 11:30 in the morning or 11:30 at night. Harper drives to the paint, layup good. 32-25. Spurs up by 7. This is their biggest lead of the game. Of course, we're only in the first quarter, so there is that. There's a long 3. Who that shot that? Timeout Mitch after the missed 3 and putback. That was Bruce Brown with the putback. And we're in a timeout, going to commercial. Snooper, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. End of days, it's 32-27. I can't get more updated than that. We're in a commercial. Yeah, there's no defense, Glaze Bacon. Not at all. Snooper, when he does get pushed around a lot, you see all the scars he has now on his arms from getting clawed. Yeah, he's getting beat up. Will Castle make 2 3-pointers? Lewis Garcia asked, will Castle make 2 3-pointers? He's thinking, and Groot. There you go. Yeah, but without the parlay questions, Wemby, then Groot, we wouldn't be able to hear from Groot as much. So it works out good, right? Right, Phil? That's a statement, Kevin. I don't know what to do with that. What's up, Aiden Get Money? Aiden Get Money? Logan, it seemed like one of them may have been a foul. The first one was a little sketchy. Machine, thank you for stopping in. Is Vassell our top scorer? Laugh, Cry, and Think says, we need some Chuck. I couldn't agree more. What? Chuck the refs. Thank you, Dolores. She says, let's get those thumbs up. Jamal Murray currently has, I don't know, he's not in the game. The players on the court are on the right side of your screen, but they're all I can see at the moment. At halftime, of course, I'll go over all the stats. At the end of the game, I'll go over everybody's stats. But in this moment, I can only see who's actually actively on the court. Do you really, J Money? Okay. All good, Meow. Meow doesn't like fish. Okay. Yep, 32-27. Say they didn't change the score while it was in a commercial. Both teams are in the bonus because the referees are calling some whistles. Play that song by Ice Cube. No vast. Well, Ed Chronologic, playing copyrighted music can be very sketchy on live stream, so I tend to avoid that. For all of you asking about players scoring throughout the game, how is TSR supposed to know? I know everything, Phil. I'm omniscient. You know what? If people are interacting, let's remember this too, Phil. In all seriousness, you're not a fan of gambling, nor am I. But in their own way, they are helping the channel. So I do appreciate that. They're interacting. Hopefully they're hitting the thumbs up. And they're here. So we might not be a fan of how they got here, but I appreciate them being here. I also appreciate Nuggets fans being here. And of course, Spurs fans. Thank you as always. I like the cutout of your thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you, Am Doom. As in Dr. Doom? Dr. Doom, maybe. You should add a Terminator gift for Wembanator. Exactly, Phil. Jokic allowed to go full Mortal Kombat against Wemby. Oh, gosh. iOS, it's probably not healthy. I will concede that. It's not something I've ever partook in, and probably not. I'm almost 50. I'm not gonna start a hobby like that later in life. Describe the word Spurs in one word so far. Spursy. Okay, fair enough, Amdoon. So you must be excited about the new Avengers movie. Spurs current age, Harper and Bryant are 20, Castle's 21, and they pulled the graphic off before I could read the rest of it. But we're a young team and only going to get better. We haven't seen the team peak yet. Wemby with the ball for the Spurs. He has checked back in with his 2 fouls. Gets it to Keldon. Keldon rocking a headband. Back to Champagny. Shot clock at 9. They're going to get back to Wemby at the top of the key. Wemby drives. Toss it across court to Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes for 3. Mr. 100%. I don't know how much I'll be saying that tonight. But Barnes needs to really step up. He has been struggling lately. If the Spurs are going to find success in the playoffs, he's got to give us some good minutes off the bench. He just doesn't need to give us 20 every night. But hit 2 or 3 threes. That 3 is no good by... Who else shot that? Is that Aaron Gordon? I think that was Aaron Gordon. Wemby's going to take a 3. He banked it in! Okay. My clock's not running. I'm sorry. Brown for 3. Good. Why? I can't get my clock to... Come on, clock. There we go. All right, we're in sync now. And an offensive foul on the Spurs. Crud. 30, I think I missed a score too. I was trying to fix that. 38-30 after the Brown 3. I'm sorry, I was trying to fix my game clock. Sometimes I hit spacebar and it decides it's not going to run. Got a mind of its own. Okay, Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3. And the Nuggets making a little push here. Spurs ball. De'Aaron Fox out in 3-point land. Standing on the Denver Rainbow. Gets it to Keldon. Keldon out to Wemby. Wemby takes a 3 from the wing. No good. Hardaway Jr. with the rebound. Nuggets have some momentum right now. There's another 3 from the wing. Dang. Julian Strother for 3, and it's now a 2-point game just like that. Okay, game on. Fox with the ball, and this is a 9-0 run by Denver. Keldon for 3 in the corner. No good. Wow. Nuggets are on a roll right now. Oh, Jokic is on the floor holding his face. I didn't see what happened to him. And they're going to foul Champagny. Jokic is bleeding. Oh, Jokic took a shot. Jokic took a shot to the face. Holy moly. Wemby runs over and sees it's okay. Apparently got hit in the face by Wemby. I did not see what happened. Jokic, no, he got legit hit in the face. He's cut. He's not acting. Oh, Wemby accidentally poked him with his hand. Wemby's running. He accidentally hit him. I don't think this was intentional. That could have been Wemby's 3rd foul. The refs did not see it. So the refs call these little ticky-tack fouls all game. Then somebody actually gets legit punched in the face, and they don't call it. What? You can't make this up. They can't review this now. They're all talking. This isn't you can't review this now. You've already had Wemby get fouled on the other end. He's okay, guys. He's okay. That's ridiculous. How do the refs miss a foul like that where somebody legit get bopped in the face and cut open, but you call these little boop fouls all game? Come on. Yeah, refs are minus 20. Luka's out indefinitely. Did they call a T on the Nuggets? Aaron Gordon just got teed up. Wemby busted Jokic's nose, Kev. He was running, and he was looking this way, and he had his hand up, and he accidentally bopped Jokic in the face. I don't think it was intentional. It should have been a foul, and this is the irony. That should have been a foul. They missed it. And then other stuff where somebody just like giving a little boop, they've been calling in the game. Yeah, exactly, Glez and Bacon. Ticky-tack fouls, but can't see that. These are the worst refs I have ever seen. It was not catch-ups. Wemby's at the line again. How many free throws has he taken? Are they giving clear path as well? I don't... Why did Wemby take 3 free throws? What did I miss here? I don't have the sound up. Daryl, I don't know what's going on. All right, Spurs ball. Fox down the three-point land. Fox from the elbow. And it's going to bounce around a few times and bounce in. Lucky rim job for lucky roll for Darren Fox. Bad choice of words. Denver ball. And Brown for three in the corner. No good. Wemby with the rebound. The shot clock is off. Plus take foul. All right, thank you, Lauren. I was wondering what the heck happened. Fox with the ball. Clock running out. And he's going to throw it out of bounds. 1 second left. Fox turns it over. Is two techs and a clear path? All right. I was confused. I thought maybe it was a clear path in a tech. The full court three is not even close. And Denver was on a run at that point, like a 9-0 run, and the Spurs get a bunch of free throws to kill the run, 43-36. Yeah, Jacob Fox. Yeah, Aaron. They certainly are, Gabriel. All right. What's up, everybody? Glazing Bacon, if they caught Wemby doing that, it would have been his third foul. Absolutely. As Spurs fans, we looked out there. There was also some BS fouls early in the game, so this has been a poorly officiated game. Hopefully the refs chill for the rest of the game, and we have a good basketball game between these two teams. Fox pulled a Batum. 500 likes before the half? Ooh, I don't know about Tyrone Meredith. I don't know if we can do that. Red 3 SU. Castle was in foul trouble. He's not out for the game. Where are we at for thumbs up? Close to 300? Oh my gosh, 372? All right. I did not expect to see that. We might get to 500 thumbs up before the first half is over. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Tony, I'm not a big bench guy, so I don't have any advice for that. YouTube might be not YouTube here, but looking for, workout videos on YouTube might be good for that. Thank you, JJ says hit that like. When he's on pace for 44, indeed he is. He's got 11 points. Needs 6 assists from Tony Parker. I think that's going to be tough. Maka LE 60. What's up, Wes? Thanks for stopping in. 2 questions. 1, where's the wife? Not married. Alicia, that is my girlfriend. And how is she? She is in Turkey right now. The country, not the bird. Devin started off good. Omar, he missed his next 3 threes, I think. Started off with the first 3, made the first 3, and then missed the next 3. Way too... Yes, acidic fruit. I agree. Wemby, I'm sure the Nuggets fans are booing the refs. They're not booing either team. I think they're booing the refs, which would make sense. Nice, Prod. Outdoor, if you're just coming in, we were talking about that. It's incredible that the refs have been calling, in my opinion, a poorly officiated game, calling a lot of touch fouls. The most obvious foul in the first quarter is not called. With all these little, I just, hit your elbow or just grazed against you, they're calling those. That is what it is. Kevin, I like it. Let them play playoff basketball. This is a huge matchup. The San Antonio Spurs and Denver Nuggets, who will both be in the playoffs sooner than later, a couple weeks. I'll be live for every Spurs game, by the way, if anybody's inquiring. If you're looking for a place to hang out to talk Spurs during the playoffs, we'll absolutely be live for every Spurs playoff game, I guarantee. And Miss TSR will be here for, I'm sure, some of them. And then the couch contingent, of course, obviously will be here for all of them. Everybody is hyped up, Colette. I don't think Jokic is bleeding anymore, but he clearly got hit in the nose. He had a cut right here. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate that. Jokic set an illegal screen. I did not catch that, Mr. Jones. By the way, let's end the poll. I think we can probably pull that down now. Thank you. We had 1,100 votes, and 71% for Wemby, 29% for Jokic on who will have the bigger game. G-Gen, it's on Amazon Prime today, so it is somewhere. Spurs are shooting 63% in the first quarter. The Nuggets shot 57%, so both teams' offense looking really good. Brian, if Champagny breaks the Spurs 3-point record today, that would be incredible. Holy crap, Carter Bryant's getting some playing time. Carter Bryant fans, they got him in. I know there's some concerns if he'll be playoff ready. Well, what better way to get him playoff ready than against a good team? And the Nuggets are a good team with one of, if not the best players in the world. Or I'm not glazing the Nuggets. Denver ball, 43-36 to start off the second quarter. And we're going to have a 3 by Tim Hardaway Jr. in the corner, and he made it. A whistle? There was a sign on the court, and the refs didn't see it. There was a giant sign that said, "How loud can you get?" And they didn't see it until 20 seconds into the second quarter. Thank you, Cassie. Nobody saw that? Did it just fly into the court? What is happening today? There was a big sign. That 3 shouldn't have counted then. The Spurs may have been distracted by said sign. They get the ball to Wemby, try a reverse layup, a reverse alley-oop, and that is going to be a foul on Denver. Yes, Mike. 2 best players in the world. I agree. Two of the top 4. I think it's easy to make a case for SGA, Luka, Wemby, and Jokic. 2 of the top 4. I don't know if Giannis is there anymore because he's been hurt so much this year. I can't put him in the conversation. Embiid has injured himself out of that conversation a few years ago. LeBron has aged himself out of that conversation. Steph Curry's injured himself out of that conversation. Wemby at the line for 2. First free throw is good. Glad no one stepped on the sign. Nice. There you go, Glazing Bacon. I like it. Jose, it was a sign. It was maybe. Student of the Saber, maybe. You have 6 fouls. Let him use them. And Carter is a good defender as a rookie. Actually, dare I say, very good defender. He's extremely athletic. You know, yeah, get him in there and wear out whoever he's guarding. Why not? It is Denver ball. Jamal Murray with the ball out in 3-point land. Stops and pops a 3 on the wing. No good. And there's Carter Bryant with a rebound. Spurs up by 6. Hope you all have a wonderful holiday tomorrow, by the way. Before I forget, tomorrow is also Harper in the paint. Layup and 1! Harper, a little zig and a little zag. Layup, but have a happy Easter tomorrow. And tomorrow is the 7-year anniversary of TSR Sports. I might have a video up tomorrow at like 11 a.m. There's something I want to talk about. Kevin, you are correct. I agree. Harper's finishing is at an all-star level. The fact that he is 6'4.5-ish, and he can finish so well with his layups and just avoid the defense in a way that he missed a free throw, though. That, he can avoid the shot blocks. That he can position himself in such a way that he's really good at it. Harper is a dog, but he's our dog. And that ball went around the rim. I couldn't see who shot that. Pink shoes guy for Denver. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank on this. Fox down the other end, layup good. It was Bruce Brown, my apologies, that missed the layup. Fox in transition with the layup. Spurs up by 10. Their biggest lead of the game. Julian Strother now with the ball, guarded by Barnes, kicks it out. Bruce Brown with it, drops it off. And we're going to have a missed 3, but we have 3 free throws coming up. Tim Hardaway Jr. is not happy. Fouled by Dylan Harper on the 3. I am 4 paws, I am. Mommy, wow, I'm a big kid now. Yes, Lauren, he does. Oh, non-shooting foul. My apologies. I thought that was a shooting foul. I think that's maybe why Hardaway is upset. I think he wanted the 3 free throws. Did not get it. The foul was before the shot. Brown going against Wemby. And he did throw it up over Wemby, but did not make the shot. Hey, credit to him for not backing down. Spurs ball. Wemby with it. Drives with the court. Through the leg dribble. Drives in the paint. Finds Harrison Barnes with a crazy athletic layup. Timeout, Denver! Brian, we did get a Yodi boop right at the start of the game. Yodi in the house. Couch Utinjan all here. That's a good start for San Antonio, but we still have 34 minutes left, and we know as Spurs fans more than anybody, you got to play 48 minutes. 48 minutes of pounding the rock. Yes, Harrison Barnes drove baseline, right? Barnes driving baseline, jumps up, goes under the rim, throws it up in the air, whoop, and made the layup. That was, for Harrison Barnes, we haven't seen anything like that in a while. It was nice. I didn't know Barnes could still do that too. Let's go. Group helps him reenact plays, as does Mikey. If you guys didn't see, Michelangelo's in the back. The Hulk's wearing a Spurs beanie. So we got our guys spurred up. You might not be able to see him, but we also got Grogu, who is officially Rally Grogu. When the Spurs are down, we pick up Grogu, who is wearing a Spurs jersey. and a headband. So, hey, this, we got our people. What can I say? That's a killer. What's up? A song of... Tony, I do have a song coming out next week. The Slingin' That D song is finished. You heard me right. And the video, I'm going to try to make it as ridiculous as possible. Think Electric Callboy, not with their level of production. I don't have that kind of money or time, but I'm thinking something silly. Barnes unleashing his mutant abilities. I look with the Jordan. Yes, that was a Jordan move. You're right. Very much Jordan move. It was nice. I didn't know he had it in him, but he did. And he had some hang time. I don't think Wemby's played against Denver at all this year, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, chap. This is the first game Wemby has played against Denver. He's missed the prior two. Planet, I see what you did there. Yeah, prime foul baiter. Nice. 4 Paws. Their videos are hilarious. I showed 2 of them to Miss TSR, and these out there funny. So I want to do something like that, but it's just me. I don't have a band. I don't have production staff. I am going to dress up for the song and do the best I can. Dang, good hair. Watch Barnes hoop in high school. I think this is the first game Wemby played against Denver. Outdoor Conquistadors, San Antonio are the GOATs. Thank you, Outdoor. Why are the Spurs annoying? Jose, yes, you actually got it. How do you spell Grogu? Just like that. Grogu. Grogu. Oh, are the Ghost Spurs goat chants in the arena? Legendary says, let's get a Spurs blowout. That would be... So, if the Spurs can blow out Denver, after laying the smackdown on the Clippers without Wemby, on a back-to-back, I've already been convinced, but this would just put the final nail in the coffin. The Spurs are going all the way for me. But it's still early. Still way too early. I mean, Denver's a good team. They're going to go on a run. Question is, when they punch, will we punch back? What's up, Blue Drew? Thank you for stopping in. Spurs +9 with the officials. What? Dan, the Nuggets have gotten some calls too. It's been bad on both sides. How do you spell Groot with the... Groot without cussing? Nice. All right, we're coming back to the game. 51-39. Denver using a small ball lineup up with guys who can't shoot or play defense is the dumbest ish I've seen. How do you really feel, Quentin? They will. They will, Miko. The question is, how will we respond? Will they go on a 6-0 run, a 10-0 run, or will they go on like a 6-0 run and then the Spurs shut it down and go on a run of themselves? Basketball is a game of runs. We're going to see them push back at something. You don't have Jokic and Murray on your team and not make a run at some point. I'm just being realistic. DJ Rose, are the Wizards playing the Heat right now at this very moment? And is Bam dropping like 50 in the first half? God, these camera angles by Prime are awful sometimes. Holy crap, Valanciunas is in the game and missed a jumper. It went in and out, and I swear the Nuggets have had a cap on the rim they've been shooting at so far. Carter Bryant gets it over to De'Aaron Fox. Fox looking to drive. Nope, step back 3. It is a step back 3. Air ball. De'Aaron. Air ball. Come on, De'Aaron. That was not your shot there. 9.5 minutes ago, the Spurs are on pace to drop, what, about 65-70 on the Nuggets in the first half? All right, Denver ball. Jamal Murray zips in on over to Aaron Gordon, and they get it to Valanciunas, and he's going to be fouled by Carter Bryant. Bam has only 5 against... He only has 5? Okay. Gaylord, thank you for stopping in. Fox, I'm hearing too much bad about you. Listen, I know some of you guys aren't thrilled with De'Aaron Fox's play compared to his contract this year. The Spurs are in second place, and that's all that matters. And if the length of his contract, they're contenders and won a few championships, then it'll all have been worth it. Hopefully that's the case. Yeah, Lauren, I trust the lead is safe when there's 0 on the clock and it says quarter 4 and the Spurs are up. That's when I feel safe with the lead. There you go, Mike. Yeah. Wasting minutes and fouls instead of Wemby and Cornette. Darryl, who are you talking about wasting minutes? Second free throw was no good, 51-40. Harrison Barnes with the ball out in three-point land, top of the key. Turned it over. He passed that right to Bruce Brown, who is not a San Antonio Spur. Brown drives on Barnes in the paint. Runner is no good, but there's a putback by Valanciunas. Are we running small? Wemby's out there. We're not running small right now. Feels small. HB with the ball out to Fox, and the Spurs are rocking multiple headbands. We get it over to Harper. Harper drives into the post. Tries to get into the paint. Spins. Almost loses the ball. Kicks it out to Fox. Fox over to Wemby. Catch and shoot three from the wing. That was a brick. That was almost an air ball. All right, settle down, San Antonio. Let's not be chucking threes. You're up by 9. You're not in emergency mode where you have to start shooting threes. Get the easy 2s. You have the tallest player in the NBA. Maybe get it to him in the paint or throw him a lob or something. And Carter Bryant rips the ball out of Aaron Gordon's hands. Fox with the ball. They go around the world, find Barnes in the corner. Mr. 100% is still just that. Good hair, I agree. I hope you're right. We are standing around a little bit, JH, and I don't like when we stand around. That is not the way the Spurs offense cooks. Ball movement. The beautiful game, if you will. All right, Jamal Murray with the ball for Denver at the elbow. Backs up. He's got Carter Bryant on him. And now we're going to have a whistle on the Spurs, I think. Yep. Mr. 200%. I don't think that's how the math works. Quinn said, F no, keep shooting. And you know, Wemby's probably going to be a little bigger next year. I don't think he's going to be much bigger. I could see him adding another 5 to 10 pounds. But him getting, putting a lot of size on quickly is probably not going to be good for him. Nope, Daryl, we're not going to have defense without a call. They're going to be whistling everything. Never underestimate the power of the headband. If you only knew the power of the headband. All right, Denver ball. Wide open 3 in the corner. And it's no good by Brown. Downtown Bruce Brown looking to date Julie Brown. I don't know. Stephon Castle's checked back in. He has been in foul trouble the whole game. Got an early 2 fouls in the first quarter. Still has 2. Devin Vassell's checked back in. Free throw line jumper. In and out. Valanciunas with the rebound. I don't want Wemby to grow anymore. He needs to be done growing. No more. Any taller, it's going to start getting dangerous. Wemby needs to stop growing. Valanciunas backs up Wemby. And gets blocked by Wemby. And that throws Wemby to the ground. Or did Wemby flop? That looked like a frustration foul by Valanciunas. Let's take a look. Wemby backing up, blocks the shot. I don't think that was intentional. His arm was hooked. I don't think he threw him on the ground intentionally, guys. I don't. Arm was hooked. Wemby went down. I don't think they're going to call that a flagrant. Then again, with these refs, who the hell knows? But I don't think so. He's all right, 11-7. They got a little tied up. Valanciunas' arm was behind Wemby's back, and when Wemby spun, I think that's what caused the fall. I don't think that was intentional to knock him down. I'm just saying. Phil says that was 100% intentional. Rich, make a Wemby block video like a highlight video. I don't really do that on the channel, and I tried branching out with something different, and it just didn't feel me yesterday. So I gotta stick to what I know. There's another foul. These refs hooked my butt. Andy who? And Bubba, that's what you need from more players. Nice, Phil. Is Wemby got fouled and just got up and kept playing. Players like Luka Doncic and Jokic, for that matter, can learn from that. If you get fouled or don't get fouled, keep playing. These guys that sit there and complain to the refs when they don't get the call are hurting their team. Harper loses the ball out of bounds, and he knew it. He literally just went, turnover by Dylan Harper. Thank you, Siftex. Let's get the likes up. I like the sound of that. Thank you, Sharon. Tomorrow is the 7-year anniversary of TSR Sports. 7! Can't believe it. And the Spurs, in year number 7, will make the playoffs for the first time. It is Nuggets ball. We have an open 3 in the corner by Brown. No good. Valanciunas gets the rebound over Cornette. The putback is good. 10-point game. What's up, Ronald? Thank you for stopping in. Spurs ball. Castle bringing up. Castle having a quiet game so far. Have not said his name too much as of late. He has had the foul trouble. Castle drives. Odd jumper. No, I couldn't tell if he was trying to shoot the ball there or if he was going for an alley-oop. The ball's going to go out of bounds. And it is Spurs ball, it looks like. All right. Jokic coming back in. It's 6:04 notes from the path. I shouldn't start the game clock. I am in sync with what I see on Prime. You might be seeing something different. Luke leads a weekend. Yeah, you're right, Mike. He actually does. Thank you, Kevin. 54-44. All right, they get the ball to Luke Cornett. 6 minutes to go. 54-44. Drops it off to Vassell. Vassell over to Castle. Castle thought about a three, pulled it down, crossover into the paint. And the jumper, and one! Stephon Castle. They said that was straight strength right there by Stephon Castle. You know, I don't like the fact offensive players can do this. Castle gets away with it. He did this to Aaron Gordon, and a lot of players, SGA, they use that little shoulder to create a lot of contact. In my day, that was an offensive foul. These days, it's just an offensive move. Last time versus the Nuggets, or at least on March 12th versus Denver, Stephon Castle had a triple-double, 30-point triple-double at that. I should, kiddos. I keep forgetting, to be honest with you. What's up, Hooked from Dutch Harbor, Alaska? Biggest lead in the game for the Spurs, 57-44. And Francis, that's our boy Castle. He is a dog. Cora just juked Stephon Castle out of his shoes. Missed the shot, but got his own miss and put it back. 57-46. Tony, too early. Still too early. Harper with the ball for San Antonio. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over to Castle. Catch and shoot three from the rainbow. Air ball. Okay. That was not the best shot I've seen Steph take this season. Actually, his three-point shooting's off today. I think he's over 3 on his catch and shoots. Christian Brown open for 3 in the corner. And I think Mitch is calling a timeout when he does. Timeout, Spurs. What's up, Amude from Bangkok, Thailand? Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Lauren, is that our third? Wow. Castle really, he wanted a foul. The refs didn't call it. I think he might have been selling that a little too much on the play where Aaron Gordon missed the shot and then made the second shot. Anyway, we're in a timeout, 57-49. Thank y'all for being here. Yeah, Glazenbang, just an off game. His two-pointers are working well. How many air balls have we had? Jamar, I want to say 3, which is at least 2 too many. I can deal with a air ball. Multiple air balls, not so much. By the way, guys, we're getting close to 500 thumbs up already. While we're in a commercial break, I do have to plug the channel as a YouTuber, but if you have not hit the thumbs up yet, please do. It's the only thing I'll ask for here. I'm not going to ask for you to do a sponsorship or Patreon or other nonsense. Just ask for the thumbs up, help grow the channel. Would love to see you in the playoffs if you're a Spurs fan or Nuggets fan. Maybe come by the channel if the Spurs play the Nuggets. Should be a lot of fun. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And Chris, Sir Steo Fur 10 Jay, on with the J from the Philippines. It's like what, 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning in the Philippines? Jason, how are the Nuggets players wide open? That's what we do as Spurs fans. Because I got high, what's going on? Less than when they said Fox was off Marine. Oh, was it? Wow, Piyush Kumar, how do you really feel? What I usually see is when people say F a player, that means you are concerned said player might help beat your team. Just saying. I could be wrong, but if you feel the need to go that route, that player is causing anger, and that anger is fueled by their performance. However, speak your mind. I don't think Jokic is getting MVP either, but he's going to have a fantastic season either way. I agree, playing the game, we need to tone it down. I don't want to say that. No, Denver's only down by 8. It was a 2. Did they take a point away, Thunder? They did. Thank you. Appreciate that. Whoops, I gave them a point. That's not how that works. So here we are. We're shaving points, guys. There we go. To all my gamblers in the house, shaving points. Yes, don't underestimate Denver's altitude. That's for real also. By the way, UConn plays after this. I will not be calling the game. Azura says 4 a.m. Damn. Okay. Jokic is overrated. Jokic is leading the league in rebounds and assists per game. I think he's right where he should be. No, Grammy, I'm not confident in this game. Confident with the Spurs in this game winning until there's 0 on the clock and we're up. As I said, Rich, remove more points. I would, but again, it doesn't work like that. Jack Sparrow, I agree. Wemmy's upside is ridiculous. The question is, how long will he play with his frame the way it is? When he was drafted, I said if he plays 12 to 15 years, I think that it's been a successful career. Somebody that's 7'6", 7'5", 7'6", might still be growing, as we know, might be growing right before our eyes. I think 12 to 15 years, and if he gets at least 3 rings, it'll be a fantastic career. Denver has the best offensive rating. Wow. All right, then. Welcome back, DJ Rose. And speaking of checking back in, let me get the scoreboard running. Glaze and bacon. What I put on the scoreboard does not affect, unfortunately, the game that I'm watching. Masel with the ball on the rainbow, kicks it over to Keldon Johnson. I'm not saying the rainbow because there's a rainbow on the Denver court connecting the 1 3-point line to the other. Dylan Harper from the wing for 3. What's up, Sin? Wemby getting a rest. Luke Cornett's on the court. Guys, give you a heads up. Wemby does have 2 fouls. Maestro, what's going on? Solo. Ball's going to go out of bounds, going to stay with Denver, 60-48. Wemby has 2 fouls. So I think the Spurs might be being precautionary while they have a lead. Harper's catch-and-shoot 3, I believe, has been much better as of late. Jamal Murray will inbound it for the Nuggets. Gets it over to Brown for a catch-and-shoot 3 himself. Christian Brown's hit quite a few threes in this game. Or, well, he's only hit 2, maybe. Well, whatever. Feels like a lot. Maybe he's taking a lot. I don't know. We'll check the halftime stats at halftime. Castle with the ball for San Antonio. Looking to drive. Little crossover. Off-balance jumper is no good. Wanted the foul. Did not get it. The ball just rolled off the rim. Good shot, but did not go in. Smoke him if you got him. Jamal Murray from the elbow. And 1. Harper is really confused on what he did there. Harper's doing a lot of this. I didn't see the foul. Can we see a replay? Let's take a look. Oh, Harper grabbed his jersey. I think he fouled him before the bucket. He may take this bucket away, guys. He grabbed it. This was clearly a foul. Dylan Harper grabbed his jersey. The foul was before the shot. We'll see. I think they're saying it was a foul. I don't know why Harper grabbed his jersey. That's clearly going to be a foul. I think it's going to be a side out, and I think they're reviewing it. I wonder if they're going to actually call that on Jokic. They're reviewing it right now. That would be crazy if it went from a foul on Harper and an and 1 to a call change to a foul on Jokic. I'm going to get the remote from JL. My guitars. We are happy. Thank you. Very happy as Spurs fans. Nuggets fans, probably pretty happy as well. And also, I don't understand why somebody that doesn't like sports is going into a sports channel. I'm doing the math, and my math ain't mathing. Like, I don't like the Red Sox. Would I go to a Red Sox live stream? Hell no! What's up, everybody? We're waiting for the call here from the refs. This is a review. They gave him the and 1! What? Even the announcers are saying, wow. The announcers don't get this either. That was a terrible review. He got his jersey grabbed, and then he took the shot after it was grabbed. What? WTF is right. Dude, these refs are on crack. These refs are all related to Rick James because cocaine's a hell of a drug. Was it a foul? Absolutely. Even if you're not going to call the moving screen on Jokic, it was a foul before the shot, though. These refs are tripping. Okay, whatever. Nuggets on a 10-3 run. It is what it is. Fox drives in the paint. I'm sorry, Keldon drives in the paint. Misses the layup. Gets it back. And I think Jokic just took a shot to the throat. Is he acting or did he get really hurt? Did he just get whacked? Jokic getting beat up today by the Spurs. Jokic getting Chuck Norris. By the way, Jokic flopped on that one. Keldon was falling and hit him right here. And Jokic just acted like he got macheted in the throat. He didn't get hit in the throat. He flopped that one. Jokic is getting Chuck Norris, but he definitely flopped on that one. The shot to the face in the first quarter from Wemby was legit. Not that one. That one was a flop. Floppy McFlopperson. We're on a timeout. Yeah, Phil, I caught it. He got hit right here. He acted like he got Chuck Norris in the throat, which if you got Chuck Norris in the throat, you'd be dead, right? But he acted like he got clotheslined in the throat. Keldon was going up, and his arm swung back on his way down and hit him right here, and Jokic just flop-a-roonied. That happens. Unfortunately, that's part of European basketball as well, is the flop. Manu Ginobili was a little floppiness to the game. Bonjour, Julian. Is Jokic's brother in the stands? Why is Joker hitting his face into Spurs' hands? Nice. Yeah, acidic fruit across the chest, 1,000,000%, yes. You know, Prod, I've never called a game where somebody got... Actually, no, wait, someone did get a technical for flopping. It was Wemby. I think Wemby got teed up for flopping. Now, Wemby, they're showing Jokic get hit in the face by Wemby. That was legit. And then Jokic takes a shot across the chest, and I don't know why he grabbed his throat. They even just said it. He wasn't hitting the throat. Wow, the announcers are really starting to call out some of the BS in this game. They're calling the bad ref call with the and one. They're talking about Jokic not actually getting hit. Now another foul. Mitch Johnson just standing there laughing. These refs are the worst. I agree, Logan. Can we just let them play basketball? Jokic is at the line for two. And I think both teams might be in a bonus at this point. 100-day challenge. Is that like a workout thing? Quentin, yes. Let's take a look at the foul on Keldon Johnson. Yeah. He had him armed up. Jokic misses the first free throw, but he makes the second one, 62-55. Dan, Wemby's arms are like that too. Wemby's kind of cut up from getting fouled as well. Both of them get beat up. Not going to deny that. Then SGA, you can't breathe on him, right? Fox, catch and shoot three, in and out, no good. Keldon's going to knock the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Denver ball, 62-55, 3:29 to go in the first quarter. Name, surname, thank you for stopping in. Close game. The Dyers, it actually does pay to be a flopper. If you get to the line 8 or 9 times a game or more. Jamal Murray with the ball, drops it off to Jokic, 10 on the shot clock. Jokic guarded by Wemby. Backs him up. And blocked by Wemby. Gets the ball back and was able to get this one in. So Wemby gets the block, but unfortunately out of position for Jokic. The ball went right back to him and he put it in. 3 minutes to go, 62-57. Castle in the paint. And tough shot. Good, 64-57. We play next, by the way, Monday night at 8 p.m. Murray with the runner over Wemby, no good. Fox will bring it up the court, zips it up to Castle. Castle to Keldon. Keldon with the layup. I thought he was going to dunk that. JB, I would say yes. He definitely acts a little bit. Justy Appen, thank you for stopping in. Jokic drives in the paint, misses a layup, and he's fouled, and Keldon is down now. This game is getting physical. Lawrence Spurs, go to you. Flender layup of justice. I was so ready for a dunk there by Keldon. Twisted, we had a dunk in the first quarter by Wemby. Actually, Wemby was in position for that Jokic putback. Just a nice job by Jokic, and Jokic at the line for 2 now. 14 points for Jokic, 4 or 5 at the line at the moment. First free throw. Almost missed it. Bounced around, but went in. Connor, no, I don't want to see more flopping and more free throws. Free throws are not fun to call. So there's 2 different ways when you're fouled. You can either embellish the foul, like I legit got hit, but I'm selling the hit. Or there's flopping where I actually didn't get hit, and I'm selling the hit. Jokic's second free throw is good, 66-59. Yep, maintain integrity. Agreed. Wemby doesn't have 3 fouls, does he? No, he's got 2. Castle with the ball for San Antonio. Almost falls. A little crossover. He lost the ball. Tried to get a little too cute. Tim Hardaway Jr. drives up the court. Layup. No good. Wemby with the rebound. Gets it up to Fox. 2 minutes to go. 66-59. Feed Your Passion. Miss TSR just left a couple days ago. She's gone for 2 more weeks. Vassell for 3. He hit his first threes and has not hit one since. Miss TSR will back literally in 2 weeks, April 18th. I'll be alone for a while. Cameron Johnson for 3, no good. That was a 29-foot 3. Maybe a little outside his range. You're not Steph Curry, bro. Just saying. Keldon going to drive at Jokic. And misses a layup. One big yell and a late foul on Nikola Jokic. Wemby's only 2 of 4? What? Wow, you aren't kidding. He's got 13 and 9 and 4, but he's only 2 of 4 from the field. Yo, we got to get Wemby more involved in this game. Although the team does have 66 points, and this is the Spurs trying to beat the Nuggets, not Wemby trying to beat the Nuggets. Keldon Johnson at the line for 2 after the Jokic foul. Texas Swarm, doesn't it feel like that? They're waiting to see if the player makes or misses the shot, and if he misses it, then they call the foul? That's some nonsense refereeing. Lisa Gross, thank you for stopping in. Nice road trip. I actually am wearing my Johnson. Y'all see my Johnson okay? My Keldon Johnson jersey? Come on, guys. Look. My Johnson jersey. Keldon. Keldon makes them both. 68-59. Minute 35 to go. And Jamal Murray will bring it up the court. No, he won't. He'll pass it up. Never mind. Spurs are 11 of 13 from the line. The Nuggets are 9 of 11. So for those of you who are crying about, not crying, stating the fouls, the free throws, the Nuggets are actually taking less. As Aaron Gordon gets loose in the paint for a dunk, 68-61. We've taken more free throws. Only 2, but we've made, taken 2 more. Vassell gets it out to Champagny over to Fox. Fox zips around into the paint, stops, pops at the free throw line. No good. A minute to go. And there's a missed 3, and bodies are hitting the floor. And it's on San Antonio. Another foul on the Spurs. It was Wemby with the foul? Oh, that's Wemby's 3rd foul. That was Wemby's 3rd foul, guys. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, I hate these referees. Bad reffing is bad reffing. Yeah, Wemby with his 3rd foul. Yes, Bri, Wemby should come out of it. Actually, they're keeping him in with 3. Mitch is keeping him in with 3 fouls. I don't like that. I would take him out with 58 seconds left. I think this is a mistake by Mitch Johnson. This is a huge mistake by Mitch Johnson, in my opinion. Don't like it. I know you want to keep the lead going to the half. Keldon, catch and shoot 3 from the top of the key is no good. Wemby with the rebound. Wemby in the paint. Lost the ball. Cameron Johnson, I think, just caused a turnover. Denver ball. Aaron Gordon drives, gets it to Jokic. Jokic drives at Wemby. Wemby got to be careful. And he blocked his shot. And then he falls down. And he took a shot to the face and no whistle. Let's take a look at the replay. Blocked by Wemby. They're challenging it. I think they call the foul on Jokic. Oh, Wemby hit his head on the court. Wemby fell. Okay, that was not on Denver. Wemby actually fell and hit his head on the court. Dang, I hope he's all right. He's on the sideline, but Wemby fell, and as he was falling, he hit his head on the court like this. Gaucho said the refs are awful tonight. They're really taken away from the game. Yeah, Wemby pushed out. It looked like Jokic hit him twice, and then Wemby blocked the shot. Man, Jokic is red. He is really red. Wemby's laughing on the sidelines for whatever reason. So the Nuggets are challenging this, so I'm going to grab the remote from jail. I'm happy I bet it on the bench instead of the starters. KX, what's going on? I think you're stopping in. Drop there. He looks like he's all right. That's a clean block by Wemby. And I don't think it's a foul on Jokic. So if they're challenging the foul on Jokic, I agree. It's not a foul on Jokic. Wemby just tripped. I don't think he flopped. He just tripped. But clearly a block by Wemby. Yeah, Wemby slipped. That's not a foul on either. That should be overturned. It should be Spurs ball. Or maybe they'll do a jump ball. Actually, it might be a jump ball. I think Jokic, that foul's going to take away from Jokic. Blue Drew, who said Wemby's acting? Amazon Prime? I don't think he's acting. He went like this. Oh, they changed a foul from Jokic to Aaron Gordon. That seemed incidental, didn't it? I'm a Spurs fan, but so they won the challenge, I guess, because the foul's not on Jokic. I thought it looked like it was incidental content, wasn't it? Incidental contact? I don't think Wemby just slipped, didn't he? I mean, look, I'm a Spurs fan, and I'm not happy Wemby hit his head, but it's because he fell. These refs are tripping. They screwed up the and one with Jamal Murray and Dylan Harper, and I don't know what game these guys are watching. It's like a bunch of Joey Crawfords and Allen Birds out there. If you know, you know. Wemby at the line for two. First free throw's good. Second free throw bounces around and goes in. And it was a horrible call. I'm a Spurs fan, but I don't want either team to benefit from horrible calls. I just want a good basketball game. Let the game be decided by the players, not these referees. Jokic with the ball. Gets it to Gordon. Gordon's going to kick it out for three. No good. And now we have a foul on Jokic, it looks like. Are they calling another foul on Jokic? Wemby went flying out of bounds. Wemby to get pushed in the back. We got some referee suck chants going. Amen, Denver fans. Let them know. Referees do suck. Oh. Actually, Jokic got fouled. All right, I saw Wemby flying out of bounds, but somehow Jokic got fouled by somebody. The referees do suck. I don't even know what foul that was. I don't know where Jokic got fouled from. Tricky Ninja, these refs, and I hate to have to talk about this during a game. I wish I could just call the game for you guys and talk Spurs or Nuggets. The referees are affecting this game in such a negative way today. 70-64, 19 seconds to go. Jokic at the line for one more. Phil, that's what I thought I saw, but apparently I didn't. Made them both. 70-65. Shot clock is off. And Fox will bring it up. Whew. I think I did hear a ref suck chant from Denver, and I agree 100% with their crowd. Might not be a lot we agree on. I agree on that. Fox out in three-point land, top of the key, 5 seconds to go. Screen by Kelman. Fox drives into the paint, stops, pops, at the buzzer, and it goes in! It bounced around twice and finally went in. 72-65. What a first half. A crazy first half with bad calls throughout the entire first half. They should change the refs. Seriously. I don't know if you can change the refs at halftime, but if you can, this game needs a change in refs. TP, I agree. Shane Hawkins says a Spurs rule. Thank you, Shane. Victor, you know what? We're going to get to the halftime stats now. Halftime stats. I think we got the 500 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Actually, it's enough for you to get us to 600. Can we get to 600 thumbs up during halftime? If you want the Spurs to win, hit the thumbs up. If you want Denver to win, hit the thumbs up. You see what I did there? Maybe. I appreciate Nuggets fans being here today, and of course, Spurs fans, thank you for being here. Let's get to our halftime stats. The Spurs outscored Denver 43-36 in the first. It was an even second quarter, both teams scoring 29. We'll look at the home team first. Aaron Gordon with 6, Cameron Johnson with 3, Nikola Jokic with 24 and 4, 1 block. The most impressive stat about Jokic, no turnovers. He has a legit chance at a 40-point triple-double. He's got 24 and 4 right now. He has 2 fouls. Actually, 3 players on the Nuggets with 2 fouls. Gordon, Jokic, and Murray. Speaking of Jamal Murray, he has 7 points. Christian Brown with 10. Off the bench, Valanciunas with 5. Hardaway Jr. with 6. Brown with 5. And Strother with 3. For the game, the Nuggets are shooting 45, 36, 87. And they have turned the ball over 4 times. The Spurs have turned over 5 times. For San Antonio, Julian Champagnie with 6. Victor Wembanyama with 15, 12, and 4. Wemby on pace for a 30-20 game. Wemby also has 4 block shots. Guys, in the chat, can we say we're possibly on a quadruple-double watch? 15, 12, 4, and 4. If he can get to 10 blocks and 10 assists, you'll be the first player since our own David Robinson in over 30 years to get a triple-double. David's was a 30-point triple-double, or quadruple-double. Wemmy's on pace for 30 as well, and they would be the only players in history to have 30-point quadruple-doubles. De'Aaron Fox with 8. Now, Fox, a little loose with the ball today. 8 points, 3 assists, 2 turnovers. Devin Vassell with 11. Devin started the game 3 of 3 from 3. He's missed all his 3-pointers since. Stephon Castle with 11 and 3 and only 1 turnover. He has missed all his 3-point shots. There is that. Off the bench, Harrison Barnes looking good. Mr. 100%. He has 8 points. Kelvin Johnson with 6. Carter Bryant, Luke Cornett both with 0. And Dylan Harper with 7. Spurs are shooting 53, 41, 87 for the game. 72-65. Spurs looking for their 60th win. Their first 60-win season in a decade. And Denver Nuggets looking for their 50th win. And it's been a good game so far. I know some of you are a little disappointed in the refereeing. Believe me, I am as well. But it's been, I always enjoy watching the Spurs play. And when you watch your team go against one of the best players in the world, in Nikola Jokić, I think that's fun too. All right, let's get back to the chat. 3 blocks. It says he has 4 blocks, BF. The Admiral would approve. Yeah, the officials did dictate this game right for the jump, Mr. Jones. There was a foul 20 seconds into the game. If Wemby gets a quadruple-double, he will get MVP. Why did Jokic shoot free throws? Why? The refs called a foul against him? You might be right, Cartmino. You are rambling about stats. They don't matter if the refs are idiots. Well, it's halftime. I always give the stats. So whether you think they matter... Let me ask you this, SW. What stats do you think are important? It doesn't matter what stats you think are important. I got to go over the stats. They still count whether you like it or not. DJ Rose with the $5 super chat says, Denver. I see what you did there with your emojis. And their coach looked like Murr from Impractical Jokers. Go Spurs go. Unfortunately, I don't get the reference, DJ Rose, because I have never seen Impractical Jokers. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. MMA Junkie, what's going on? MMA, are you excited about the next company? The UFC in June is going to be huge. Maybe not huge for casual UFC fans, but if you're a fan of fights, that's going to be a monster. And Alex Pereira might make UFC history. Google says 3. Wait a minute. What's going on, Greg? ESPN is saying 4. Let me go back to ESPN and see if it changed. But it says Wemby has 4 blocks, which means he would have a legit chance for a quadruple-double. Not going to be easy. Getting 6 blocks in the second half, that's going to take some work. That means Denver's going to have to drive into the paint. Wemby's going to have to stay out of foul trouble, which he is in at the moment. Wemby with 3 fouls. Fox and Castle with 2. Keldon with 2. ESPN says 3 now. It did say 4. They took a block away. Well, maybe we're not on a quadruple-double watch anymore. I stand corrected. I mean, it's still possible. But, yeah, probably not. I feel like the UFC's been boring lately. It's been a long time. There's a thing coming up with the girls next month on Netflix. Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey. What's up, Romain? Thank you for stopping in. Yes, Larry, we do need to play 40 minutes. Jeremiah, there's only one MVP I care about Wemby winning this year. Finals MVP. Jock Itch. Nice, hello, Roadrunner. And I don't think you can say any games for sure. When there's 0 seconds on the game clock and as long and 0 minutes, and if the Spurs have more points, then I'll say they win. On the brink and Carmino, I don't know who's going to win that game, but Gina Carano has not fought in almost 20 years? Rousey's stand-up, as we know, is awful, as she got exposed big time by Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm. So I don't know who to... I'm not betting, but I don't know who I have no idea who I think will win. Crimson Crusader, I believe Bismack Biyombo has 0. Disc golf over the UFC. Wow. I have not seen the Crying Game. I heard it's a good movie. DeJounte Murray. Wow. Excuse me. Jamal Murray is playing. Wow. Little L with the racial comment. I think that deserves a timeout. That's probably not appropriate. But thank you for sharing with the world that you are not somebody we want to see in the stream. Joker and Luka talk to the refs better than they play defense. Yeah. That, as good as Luka is, and he's probably the one that I've seen the most, and correct me wrong if somebody in the NBA does it more, but I swear Luka, every time he's just touched a little bit and he doesn't get the foul call, he'll stand there and bark with the refs. And it's like, dude, I know you're not a good defender, but you're standing there talking to the refs, and it's now a 4-on-5 because you're not playing defense. Thoughts? I think the first half was good. Foul trouble's concerned. Actually, the refereeing is my biggest concern because the refs have been bad. But Castle and Wemby need to stay out of foul trouble, and if they can, I think we do have a legit chance of winning the game. We're up by 7, but Denver's not going to lay down. They're going to make a push at some point in the 3rd and or 4th. It should be a good game. That's right, OS6. He just got Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris? Arnold, good morning from the Philippines. And JP, yes. They took a block away from Wemby. He had 4, and now it says 3. I don't know what happened. Trey Trek, I seriously doubt Jokic hits 12 assists. He only has 4 right now. Don't put Jokic in the same sense that Luka regarding complaining to the refs. No. Luka is Luka the worst in the NBA? Gina actually looks... So, JV, Gina looks bigger than Ronda, generally speaking, but Gina's lost a lot of weight from what she looked like, let's say, in the Deadpool movie. She's done a fantastic job getting herself in shape. The thing is, ring rust is legit, and both fighters haven't fought in a long time. This could be an ugly match like Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, where we're just disappointed. I hope not. Rhett, I hope one of those guys hits 15 points. Luka's a mess when it... Yes, he is, DJ Rose. Sam, I believe Wemby can miss one more game. This will be, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, 62 games for Wemby with today. He's played 61. This will be game 62. We have 4 games left after this, so he can play 3 out of the last 4. If anything, the game I think he would not play would be the last game of the year, which I believe is against Denver. I would like some cookies too, Tony, so enjoy a cookie for me. Switchblade? That's a fair statement. Ronda absolutely needs to stick to the ground game. If she tries to go stand up, it's going to be over. So, Ray, what happens if I show you the actual live game, my channel gets shut down? Or the stream will get shut down. What happens on YouTube is if you're showing live copyrighted footage, for most channels, maybe not monetized channels, this channel's monetized in America, foreign channels might be able to go away with it a little more, but if I swung my camera around and showed the game, eventually I would see something on the top of my YouTube screen that says you're showing live content. If you don't stop showing it, your stream will be shut down. Because I saw that once when I had a prior channel. I was doing a live reaction to the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather press conference. And I was sitting in front of my TV, and even though it was a little blurry, 10 seconds into the live stream, I got a warning from YouTube. They were going to shut it down. I was like, okay. Wemby and Jokic both have 11 free throws. Outdoor, I think it might be for... they're celebrating... I think it might be Pride Day for Denver. I do know that a lot of teams have a Pride Day throughout their months, and maybe this is that day. I can't think what else the rainbow would be for, unless Denver's known for their rainbows over the Rockies. I don't know. I've never been to Colorado. You guys got a lot of rainbows out there? Carp, I don't like Rhonda, really, because she just seems like abrasive. And she's always making excuses now for why she lost. She recently just said in an interview when she lost to Holly Holm, she had this injury and that injury, and she just had a million excuses that she never mentioned, 10 years ago? So she seems to be a big excuse maker now for her previous losses. I can't say I'm a fan. Zach, I hope Castle gets 6 rebounds, 6 more points, or 6 more rebounds, 6 more assists, and plenty more points. Oh, is it Veterans Month, Jeremiah? Oh. Well, no, not months. Day. I think there's days, not months. I think they're having days, which is what got Jaden Ivey off his team with Chicago, and I'll leave it at that. Is it for Autism Day? Oh, okay. Good cause. DJ, a ramen restaurant? Like the ramen you can buy in a... Like ramen noodles? On track for 144 to 130. Big time scoring. Yeah. By the way, I saw somebody say that something about Jokic getting in the face. I said it should be a foul. The problem with the refs today is they're missing obvious fouls like that one, and then they're calling all this ticky-tack BS throughout the whole game. The refs, this has been one of the worst officiating games I've called all year, and that's saying something, because I called the game where the Lakers played the Spurs, and they took a combined 83 free throws between the two teams. What's up, Mike Smith? Oh, okay, DJ, gotcha. There was a foul on Joker, Mike Smith. He got Judy chopped in the face by Wemby by accident. You know, we should put Plumlee or Olynyk on Jokic, bounce him around a little bit. All right, I'm going to put quarter 3 up because I don't know how long we've been in halftime, but it feels like at least 10 minutes. So I think the third quarter is going to be starting sooner than later. Yes, Wemby needs 6 assists and 7 blocks for quadruple double. That is no easy task. Yes, Switchblade, RIP Chuck indeed. Did we get to 600 likes? Nice. Oh, we should. Oh, I got you, Jeremy. I'm sorry. Wemby didn't slack Joker. His big old alien stork hands flailed as Joker's. It wasn't inverted. Next game, yes, we play the Sixers on April 6th at 8 p.m. I will be live for that. That means the Spurs will have, over 2 days rest, about 2.5 days rest. Embiid will probably go for like 1,000 free throws in that game. Plumlee and Biyombo are Lambeer and Mahorn. Quite. Are Pulanki. I guarantee the team that scores the most points is going to win the game. Yep, Judy Chop equals Judo Chop. You got it. Wemmy's not the best player in his own team. Neman, who would you put ahead of Wemby on the Spurs? I'm actually very curious. It's not De'Aaron Fox. Wemmy's a significantly better defender and a more efficient scorer this year. I like Stephon Castle. I'm not putting Stephon Castle ahead of Wemby. I'm certain, and then the rest of the roster, I got nothing. Yes, Jose. It's Chuck and Robo. Sure. You know, we have played well against the Nuggets, faded. The last couple years, even though the Spurs were a losing team, we've had really good games against Denver. Judy Chop, not the karate chop, but the Judy Chop. I'm a Joker and Wemby fan, but this game has been so disappointing due to the refs. Game time, I concur. I think that is a very fair statement. The refs have been really in control of the game since the opening tip. And I'm hoping the second half that's not the case. But I don't have a good feeling. Arnold says we have a record of 27 and 2 in the last 29 games. Spurs are on pace on beating the Warriors' record for the best win-loss record in the NBA. Oh, I got it. Yeah, winning percentage-wise. I don't know if Carter Bryant scored. Rich, the angers I've seen you is when the Knicks went to overtime, and then the second was when they switched over to yeah. I was not happy with that. Yeah, they turned our game off and went to Bam's game. Mr. Grazer, I'm not a Jokic fan, but I don't think he's butt. He is one of the best players in the world. So, yeah, I can't sit here and say he's butt. Stockton, Fierro, I think that we're going to have at least 4 out of the following 5 players gone. Biyombo, Olynyk, Plumlee, Waters, McLaughlin. At minimum 3. Our bigs, Olynyk hasn't been playing. Plumlee hasn't been playing. Biyombo's not playing. They could keep Yamo around as maybe a vet in the locker room. I do think we're going to see a lot of change in the bigs with the Spurs. We need Plum Dog to rough the Joker up a bit. Wemby does have 3 fouls. That's one thing to keep an eye on. Wemby has 3 fouls as we're getting back to the game. It's about to start, third quarter, and it is Denver ball. David Jones-Garcia will probably be on the team next year if he continues to play well. Sucks he had a season-ending injury. Sorry, JL. Forgot to give JL the remote. Jamal Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Double teamed briefly. Still double team. Gets it out to Jokic. Jokic thought about a 3. He's not going to take the 3. Tries to sell a foul. Did not get it. And it's Spurs ball. Castle bringing it up for San Antonio off the missed 3 by Jokic. Now I'd like to see the Spurs step on their throats and extend the lead to 20. All right, getting greedy. Castle the ball on 3-point line. Gets it out to Wemby. Wemby starts to drive. Back to Castle. Castle going to fire off a 3. In and out. Wemby with the rebound. The putback no good. Castle still cannot hit a 3 today. Maybe stop taking 3s. And a dunk in transition by Christian Brown. Spurs are getting a little sleepy there, getting back. Spurs ball. Castle with a 1-on-5 here. The rest of the Spurs are there and out. Castle into the paint. Layup. There you go. Go for the 2s. GJ Sokol, thank you for stopping in. Romain, I don't think you're going to be able to hear it. You're not. It doesn't make any sounds. I have a soft beard. It's not like, it doesn't make, there's nothing. 74-67, 10:40 to go. Murray with the ball, throws it over Castle into Gordon. Gordon fakes the shot, now takes the shot, makes the shot. Spurs just got 69. Great, Emmy. Don't say it. Jamal Murray foul on Stephon Castle as Aaron Gordon is a little shaken up. Let's see what happened to him. I have no idea what happened to Aaron Gordon. He took a shot and just tweaked his knee. No contact. Which, those no contact injuries can be rough. Champagny catch and shoot 3 from the wing. Pop to Champagny! 77-69. Switchblade, I will not be covering the NFL draft, but I will be reacting to the Giants pick. So it'll be a short. I don't go live for NFL stuff anymore. Christian Brown saw Wemby and ran right back out of the paint. 7 on the shot clock for the Nuggets. They get the ball to Jokic. Jokic fadeaway jumper from the elbow. Good. 77-71. It's okay if you can hear the whistle perma-frozen as long as you can't make out the game. The whistle's fine. Champagny drives and gets blocked. Blocked by Jokic. Oh, Champagny. Gordon for 3. Well, I guess his knee's okay. Timeout, Mitch. Gordon has hamstring issues. Okay. A little early on that one, good hair. It's 77-74. Box score on the right isn't updating. Is it now? Looks like the players are right. I think we're okay now. Sometimes if I don't have it on the ESPN page, it might not automatically update. Evan Neal's a bust, yes. Yes, Topat Noob. Jokic just got a block. It happens. I haven't talked any ish about Jokic. I've been giving him credit. The people in the chat are calling him Jokic butt burger and this, that, and the other. I've said he's one of the top players in the world. Is Wemby still only 2 of 5? Good grief. Yeah, what? Wemby. He's got 15 points, but 5 shots for Wemby seems sacrilegious. You got 10 shots for Castle, 9 shots for Vassell, 7 shots for Fox. Mitch, you got to get Wemby involved. He's, only the best player on your team, right? Maybe run some plays for your WemVP. I'm just throwing that out there. By the way, we got the 600 thumbs up, guys. Thank you very much. The next goal is 700. Just bring that up while we're in a timeout. And can't wait to see you guys in the playoffs. Spurs will be in the playoffs in 2 weeks. It'll be a lot of fun. Jokic has more than 5 blocks in his career. Come on now. I think, what's Jokic average? Just under a block a game? Notes from the past. It is almost 1 in the morning when it's TSR. She ain't going to be zooming in anything. LC, thank you for stopping in. Spurs fans, this is what it's like when you play real competition. We just beat the Clippers without Wemby. And that was a team a lot of people were worried about the Spurs playing. We also beat the Thunder 4-1. Come on now. We've played real teams. Yeah, I mean, the Thunder are the best team in the NBA. The Spurs swept the Pistons with Cade Cunningham. I think that statement's just a little off. Just a little bit. Wemby coming off an injury. Why Trent? I don't think he was injured the other night. I think that was rest with the playoffs coming up. Beat the Celtics were missing. Were the Celtics missing anybody? I don't remember. You know what, Chris Mitchell? Let's go Wemby P. I'm on board with that. Memory Jane Marylane, thank you for stopping in. By the way, what's going on with Bam Adebayo? Is he dropping 80 plus? Big Jess, I'm a Giants fan and a Yankees fan, for better or for worse. And one of those teams has been awful. Now, the Grizzlies are pretty rough. Session Kilferman's telling himself to shut up. Then you probably shouldn't put anything in the chat if you're telling himself to shut up, bro. Now it's shut up. What is a shut up? You can't even troll right. Come on, brother. Shut up is UP, not shut up. How many times so Sesson, are you copying and pasting that or typing that every time? I'm very curious. You're doing a very poor job trolling because you've said the same thing 16 times and misspelled it once. At least get creative with the trolls. You know what I mean? I expect more out of you, trolls. Come on. Give me some humor. Give me something to laugh at. Make it interesting. Don't prove to the world you have no creativity and just put the same thing over and over again. Prove to the world you've got creative juices and you can make a good troll jab. I want to see something good from you. 77-74, back to the game. Castle out, three-point land, standing on the rainbow. Looking for a screen. Nope, getting the ball to Wemby. Wemby has a soft double team on him. Wemby throws across court to Champagnie and throws it out of bounds. That was not a good pass, and now the Nuggets can tie it up. Shut up is Jamal Murray's nickname? No way. Jamal Shut Up Murray. I did not know. Thank you. Jokic with the ball versus Wemby. Backs up Wemby. Nope. Actually going to just stand right in front of him. Fakes the shot. Starts to drive. Gets in the paint. Throws it up over him now. It's a one-point game. Nikola, be quiet. Jokic has made it a one-point game. Spurs, it's the third quarter. That's sometimes good or bad for us. Right now, it's not looking good. Vassell out to Wemby, and Wemby out in three-point land. 10 on the shot clock. Whiz it around the castle over to Fox. Fox going to take off into the paint. Bounces it to Vassell. Vassell immediately covered. Back to Wemby. Wemby's going to drive in the paint. Gets by everybody. Layup is good. It looked like he took an extra step, but I don't know if it was just his giant giraffe legs that got him to the paint. The crowd wanted to travel. Did not get it. I honestly can't tell if he traveled or he just took two massive Wemby steps to get there. Christian Brown for three for the tie. No good. Fox with the rebound. Fox sprints up the court. Got three men on him. Gets it to nobody. He missed the shot. He wanted a goaltend. Did not get it. He had Wemby there for an alley-oop. Champagnie for three. Pop to Champagnie! Thank you, Julian. That was a perfect opportunity for Fox to alley-oop it to Wemby. I cannot believe he did not pass it to him and took the shot. It worked out good for the Spurs. They got the offensive rebound and the follow-up three by Penny. Jokic thought about a three, pulls it down. Gets it in the Gordon. Gordon guarded by Castle. The jumper off the glass. The bank's no good. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs up 82-76, 7:40 to go. Vassell's driving to his left. Gets into the post. Zips it out to Wemby. Wemby's now going to take off. And fadeaway jumpers and air ball. One, the foul. Did not get it. Quick three down the other end. Cameron Johnson for three. 82-79. Shabazz the Great. Occasionally, yeah, he does. I don't know how you miss a guy that's 7'5". Wemby's going to take a three from the wing. Wemby P! Okay, going to be that kind of game. Going to be back and forth into the end. I can feel it. Going to be one of those games, 5 points or less. I have not said Jamal Murray's name much today, Derek Young. It is Nuggets ball, 10 on the shot clock. Jokic with it, out in three-point land. Jokic zips it over to Cameron Johnson for another three from the wing. No good. Jamal Murray almost gets the ball. Now Castle throws the ball, trying to save him going out of bounds. We have Christian Brown wide open all day for three. My goodness, we leave guys open for three far too often. Irie, good evening to you from the other side of the world, or good morning. I have no idea what time it is where you are. I guess it's early morning. 85-82. Over 6 minutes to go. Castle with the ball. A little crossover. Drives to the paint. Tries to get it to Wemby, and we're going to have a foul on Denver. Wemby made the basket. Not going to count. The foul was before the shot. Intensity is increasing. YD? Fair. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Trolls got it. Trolls help the channel too. I just like to see creative troll comments. Francis, hello from Serbia. I wonder who you're a fan of. I'm sorry, France. Maybe Jokic? Yes, Damon, we got a good game today. It's tight. Murray has 7 points. All right, so he's not having his Murray-type game usually. Still early. Castle with the ball, looking to drive, and he's going to get fouled. And one! Steph was driving to his left, jumps up, gets fouled, pineapple flying through the air, throws it up, makes the shot, and of course Steph goes down because, you know, that's what Steph does. Jokic still has 0 turnovers. You know what, Mike, that's what I got to look at it as. Free engagement by the trolls. Whatever. Karakoan, can't believe you're going to miss the game. Are you taking off in the next, like, I don't know, 40 minutes? Luke Cornett's checked in already. All right, Wemby going to need some early rest. Was Brown's foot on the line? They haven't taken it away yet, Phil. Please keep me posted if he did step on the line. Castle free throw, good. 6-point game. Tucker, Go Spurs, go to you. Psychophacy? I don't know how to say that word. No, I'm not going to ban him forever, Monkey. Unless, you know, I did time somebody out for 24 hours. They made a racial comment earlier. That is never welcome here, just for the record. Castle drives by everybody, gets in the paint. High layup is good. And Steph taking the game over a little bit here. You know what? For being a big guy, Joker has really good stamina. He does. Give him credit where credit's due. He does not look like an athlete, but he plays like an athlete. Although his vertical is probably about the same as mine these days. Jokic with the ball at the moment, guarded by Kelman. Are we going small? No, Cornet's out there. You get the ball to Cameron Johnson. Johnson kicks over to Brown for 3 from the wing. No good. Vassell will jump up for the rebound. Spurs ball up by 8. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Dylan Harper drops it off to Vassell for 3. And Vassell cannot hit a 3 to save his life. He made his first 3 and has missed everything since. Hardaway Jr., by the way, is checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray kicks it out to Jokic. Open all day for 3. Takes the shot. Misses the shot. Cornet with the rebound. Vassell bringing up for San Antonio. Under 5 minutes to go. Score is still 90-82. Harper standing on the rainbow. Tasting the rainbow at the moment. Harper still just standing there. Finally drops it off to Luke. Luke's not going to shoot where he is. Drops it off to Vassell. Vassell takes off. Kicks it out to wide open Keldon for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Vassell gets the rebound. The layup is no good. He might have been partially blocked. And now a steal by... Nope, we have a foul. We have a foul before the Dylan Harper steal. It's on Castle. Yeah, name, surname, little Skittles there. Third foul on Steph. Let's take a look and see if it was I don't think I'm going to show the foul. -0 athleticism. He's not athletic, but he is an athlete. Is that fair? I think that's fair. It is going to be Denver ball, 90-82. 4:29 to go. TSR don't say... Dante, they have more than that. I can't say that. It's 90-82. Denver ball. Cameron Johnson gets it to Jokic. Jokic's jumper is no good. Luke Cornett with the rebound. Jokic just a little short on that. Harper will bring it up for San Antonio. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Looks for a screen by Cornett. Gets the screen. Drives to the paint. And kicks it out to Keldon for another open 3. Come on, Keldon. In and out. Johnson cannot get it in the hole. Come on, Keldon. Murray for 3. No good. Both teams struggling with their shot right now here late in the third quarter. Okay. I guess if both teams are stalling, that's good for the Spurs as they're up by 8. De'Aaron Fox out in 3-point land. Looks to drive, starts to drive, gets into the paint. And we have a foul. Luke Cornett knocked down by Bruce Brown. Not used to calling games during the day, so I'm going to throw a little eye drops in, my friends. My apologies, I wear contacts. And sometimes, well, contacts dry out. It is Spurs ball, not in the bonus. 90-82, 3:38 to go. They'll get into Fox. Fox in the paint. Turned it over. Denver ball. What a sloppy last couple minutes by both teams. Jokic with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Cornet. Looks for a screen. Gets a screen, goes by Cornet. Throws it up off the glass, and it's no good. Cornet falls down. And they get Jokic for the push. I am crying. Oh, 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 TSR's crying. Dylan Harper says these refs are really making a case for league MVP. Case for who? Oh, David, I feel fine. Eyes are a little dry. Sean Wemby laughing on the bench again. Wait, the Spurs are in the bonus, I think. This is 2 free throws for San Antonio. Phil, it might happen closer to the end of the game. Just please don't keep asking, that's all. We don't need Riley Grogu yet. That's not Cornet at the line. It's actually Keldon Johnson. Apparently he was fouled. Logan, I don't want Giannis. Not at this point in his career. Wrong side of 30. Been constantly injured this year. Has been dinged up a lot the last few years. Would mess up the team chemistry that's made the Spurs the second best team in the NBA. Just say no to Giannis. Keldon at the line for one more. Back to double digits. And if they can keep this lead at around 10 with Wemby resting, that is great for the Spurs. Jamal Murray I just saw on the bench as well for Denver. Spurs only have 1 foul this quarter, and Denver has, well, at least 5 because the Spurs are in the bonus. Cameron Johnson with the ball for the Nuggets. Looks to drive. Gets it to the post. Stops. Pops. Nice. We do need a big Wemby fourth quarter. He needs to be Wemby-P. 11-7. It's 92-84. Steven, you can't watch the game? It is on Prime. I'm watching on Prime. Harper, nice crossover. Gets into the paint and falls down. Cornet gets the loose ball. Cornet out to Keldon. 3 on the shot clock. Keldon's going to take a mile-long 3. Hits the rim. A bad turnover. Almost a bad turnover by Dylan Harper. Brown's going to drive in the paint and drive right back out of it for Bruce Brown, that is. There's 2 Browns on the Nuggets. Jokic now with the ball, guarded by Fox. That's a huge mismatch. Jokic much bigger than Fox. Zips it into Bruce Brown. We're going to have a tie-up. Jump ball. Jump ball. Bruce Brown and Luke Cornet. Dan, thank you. I try. I really do try. Oh, we have an injury. I think Bruce Brown is holding his ankle. I'm a Spurs fan, and obviously I'm rooting for the Spurs. If you can't see the backdrop, that's probably obvious. However, I do call the game down the line as much as I can, and the Spurs have gotten away with some fouls. There's been some fouls that shouldn't have been called. Same thing for Denver. The refs have kind of dictated the game. But overall, I think it's been a good game. Not much defense. It's 92-84. All right, Tony, have a good night, man. I don't want to make a video about Cornet's declining performance. That's... No. 1, I don't want to do it, but 2, I guarantee you it would not get many views. Probably less than 1,000. Well, good thing we don't talk about politics, France President Nick. Stay away from politics here. For me, the only thing that matters is whether you're a Spurs fan or Nuggets fan, whatever your political views are, your religious views, those are for other channels. Here, you're rooting for your team. KJ needs to hit, Mike, I think all the Spurs need to hit their threes. Miguel, what's going on? Go San Antonio. Kiddos, Barnes will probably come back in soon. On the Hyatt in Memphis, Texas Storms, I have no idea what you're talking about. TX Zombie, thank you for stopping in. Names, listen, tomorrow is Easter. If one of you guys want to say Happy Easter, tomorrow's Jesus' birthday, fine, whatever. I don't care. Little light stuff like that is fine, but we really want to stay away from that stuff as possible. Let's talk Spurs. Let's talk Nuggets. You want to talk about the refs? If you want to go into other sports, we're on a timeout. If you want to talk UFC or MLB or NFL, sure, I'm on board there. I can't really talk NHL because I don't follow it, but I have watched it. Yeah, Stephon Castle's threes are not good today. Nice, Mike. I see what you did there. Is it me or does this game have a playoff feel? Marcus, these are 2 teams that might meet in the playoffs. So, yeah, It's not been reffed like a playoff game because they're not allowing any contact, but it does feel like a playoff game in that regards. Nice, Jose. What's up? I just saw that. Or not birthday. Not birthday, sorry. Nick, Rising. You guys know. You know what I mean. Not his birthday. It's Christmas. Mark, I do not watch One Piece. I just found out in a stream a couple days ago that it is a show. I thought it was just a card game. I had no idea it was an anime and a whole bunch of other stuff. Hey, I'd have to play him in the... I would not want to play Denver. Well, you know what, DJ? We're going to play good teams in the playoffs no matter what. It is what it is. The Google score has been wrong the entire third. ESPN has 92 to 84. What does Google have? You brought up One Piece. Okay. I really don't know. I play Magic the Gathering. Oh, before I forget, you guys. The live unboxing I did a few nights ago, where I got 2 copies of the 2014 Championship DVD. We did return Miss TSRs. So, Phil, I kept the one you sent if you're still here. And what do we exchange on Miss TSR got me for? Bum, bum, bum. Now I have all 5 of the Spurs championships on DVD. Even though I don't watch DVDs too often, I am going to watch this at some point this weekend. It is just nice to have. And there's my boy right there, Mr. Robinson. Alexa, it is 5 p.m. where I am in the afternoon. So very happy to get that. All 5 years on DVD. Cool stuff. Wemby with 20 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks. Dare I say the quadruple double? Not happening. No chance. But I don't care about stats. The win's the most important thing for me. And the Spurs beating the Nuggets, that'd be a huge win in Denver. And getting win. Brown got ejected? Ejected or left? Wait, what happened to... Tyus Jones is going to do the jump ball against Luke Cornett. What happened to Brown? Is he hurt? Yeah, Eisendark, I have a... I have an Xbox One. That's a DVD player. Then I have an actual DVD player on my TV. Spurs easily won the jump ball. So what happened to Bruce Brown? He looked like he injured his ankle. I guess is he out of the game? Spurs ball. Fox going to take a catch and shoot 3. His 3-point shot's not been good either. Purcell gains. I'm going to say the Spurs win the NBA Finals. I got to. I'm a Spurs fan. Got to believe. Wow, no defense for the Spurs there. Tim Hardaway Jr. just drives right up. Paint. Gets an easy layup. All right, why don't you take Bruce Brown off the roster? Tyus Jones is Trey Jones' brother, by the way, who used to be the Spurs' starting point guard and backup point guard. 9:286, minute and a half to go. Fox, jumper in the paint. There you go. Get the 2s. We're up by 8. You don't need to settle for 3s. Get some 2s. Drop a 2. I said it. I meant it. There's a 3 by Julian Strawther, maybe? Yes, Julian Strawther. 5-point game. It is close. Julian Strawther with the broccoli head. Very popular haircut these days with people. The old broccoli do. Dylan Harper standing on the rainbow. Gets it over to Cornett. 13 on the shot clock. Cornett drops it off to Fox. Fox little crossover. Stops at the free throw line. Pops. No good. Fox 1 of 3 in his last couple shots. Yeah, our 3-point shooting is playing at the game are not fantastic. Brown for 3. But he has been killing us today. And we keep leaving him open. Why do the Spurs leave Christian Brown open so much? Hello, Bueller. Brown with 18 points now. He's 4 of 10 from 3. Spurs can 2 for 1 here. Shot clock at 9. Keldon at the free throw line. Drives. The little runner, good. All right, Spurs can definitely 2 for 1 depending on the outcome of this play. And Jokic is still in there. Does Jokic play the whole third quarter? I think Jokic has played the entire third quarter. Credit to him. Jokic with the ball, guarded by Keldon Johnson. Keldon in his headband. And Fox is going to be called for a foul, so the shot clock will now be off. Jacob, he's not having his best game. Spurs are not contenders. JH, the second best team in the Western Conference. They beat the defending champions 4 times. They beat the best team in the Eastern Conference. If that's not a contender, I don't know what is. Jamal Murray checking back in. Stephon Castle checking back in. Christian Brown checking out. According to Wemby's size 22 shoes, every one of Christian Brown's threes are his toes on the line. He might have little feet, Phil, and it might be an optical delusion. Jokic guarded by Wemby. Drops it out to Strawther. Strawther's runner is no good. Wemby gets the rebound. Takes a full court three, and not even close. That ball's going to the stands. We got a close game. Yeah, Sean, I think we're contending now. Yes, Christina Lawson, excuse me. She is on her hiking retreat in Turkey right now. Quarter 4 coming up. Who wants it more? We'll find out. Yeah, if you don't think the Spurs are contenders, with them being the second team in the Western Conference, then you're literally saying the Nuggets are not contenders either. And I don't think you believe that. Tax Brazilian Ghost, you know what? I'll put that up. That's Mike Johnson, what's going on? And Brandy Johnson, Bruce Brown injured his ankle. I don't know if he's returning. That's Mike Johnson says, show us the game. I can do that too. We are definitely the Spurs are definitely contenders. I mean, you're lying to yourself if you say they're not. Will they win it all? It remains to be seen. But any team in the top 3 in their respective conference that's beat good teams. And the Spurs, by the way, are 27-2 since February 1st, the best record in the NBA. Or do they got to go undefeated, 82-0 to be contenders? Does Jokic really have 3 blocks? Okay. Jose, yes, I told Miss TSR to take a hike. Nice. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good troll move. Expectation of the Spurs in the playoffs? I mean, I'll call every game. And I expect it to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to have our biggest Spurs crowds ever, probably. The Spurs have on OKC this season. Hey, Mitch, where are the Bryant on Murray? Carter Bryant did play in the first half. He hasn't played since. Kids, kiddos, I'll give you a pop thumbs up if you guys have not hit the thumbs up. Greg Popovich can show you how to do it. Did you guys see Wemby's answer about when somebody asked him about no playoff experience? He's like, we don't have playoff experience. Screw it. Exactly. Anything can happen in the playoffs. Joshua says, even though I'm a Warriors fan, go Spurs go. I like it. We're leaving Brown open because he shoots 20. Does he shoot 29% from 3? And of course, he's shooting much better today. Figures. End of days has the Spurs winning the first playoff series in a sweep, 4-0. David has the Spurs win the champions. Ken James with the Let's Go Lakers. I got to say, Ken, I don't like your Lakers' chances with Luka Doncic out indefinitely. Grade 2 hamstring injury. I got to think that's, 4 weeks? I don't know. Which means he'll miss the first round, and I can't see LA beating anybody in the first round without Luka. Fox did have a 60-point game last season. I mean, his stats are down because he's taking 5 less shots a game. And I think it's easy to look at the stats and see only 18.5 points per game or wherever he's at. And I'm guilty of that too. But he's taking a reduced role intentionally. Stephon Castle is the primary ball handler. I think we all thought it would be De'Aaron Fox when they traded for him. But the Spurs are thinking long-term, I think. And Fox is not going to be here in 6 years when his contract runs out, or 5 years, or whatever it is. Castle probably still will be. All right. Fourth quarter is here. JB, thank you, says, let's hit that thumbs up, everybody. Well, little premature calculation. It should be Spurs ball, and it is. Here we go. 96-92. Not much defense in this game. Champagny for 3. Pop the Champagny. Julian. Keith, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. SGA, I think outdoor will probably get the MVP. That's okay. Spurs can just win the championship, and I'll be content. Aaron Gordon out in three-point land. Zips it around to Murray, and to Jokic is still in there. And throws it up and blocked by Wemby. Jokic has not had a rest this half. I think that's a mistake by the Nuggets. They probably should have rested him a little when Wemby was on the bench. Wemby for 3, no good. 99-92, the Spurs three-point shooting. Quite a few guys not really got it today. Strother with the ball. Runs into the paint, runs out. All right, that's Valanciunas. I got my white guys confused. My bad. Valanciunas is in the game. How I messed that up is beyond me. He's got a giant beard. Jokic is resting. Wemby's going to drive and lost the ball. Foul. There's a lot of light coming in my room, which also is not helping me see the game. You can tell the light is real in here. Jared, I will show you the game since you asked nicely. So my apologies. Jonas Valanciunas is in the game. Jokic is resting. Now, Mr. Jones, I realized that when I was like, wait a minute. When I saw his back, I thought it was Jokic. When he's turned around, I'm like, that is Valanciunas. Wemby's at the line for 2. First free throw is good. Exactly. Micah, personal stats don't care. And I don't think the Spurs care about personal stats. I think they're all about the winning right now. They're all on page, and that's a good thing. They don't need somebody like SJ to go out and score 30 every night or Luka to score 33. Any given Sunday, a player can lead the team in scoring, and they can find a way to win that way, and that is good for the playoffs. You're not just riding the coattails of one guy. Wemby with 22 points, 12 of 13 from the line, so Wemby pulling his SGA impression today. Aaron Gordon open for 3, takes the 3, airballs a 3. Whoops. Nice, TX Zombie. Ronnie Kitchen, good afternoon to you. Who do I have in the East? You know, Celtics or Knicks. It's going to be one of them. I'm not sure who yet. Castle and alley to Wemby. Count it. Timeout. Area 51. Austin Reeves is hurt too? Oh, the Lakers are cooked. Luka and Austin Reeves are hurt? Damn. That is rough. The Lakers getting dinged up at the absolute worst time of the year, right before the playoffs. Okay. I didn't know. I thought I saw something about Austin Reeves being hurt, but I didn't realize. Dang. All right. Sooner the Saver, LeBron is too old to carry that team at this point. He's too old. I'm not trying to throw shade. Expecting a 41-year-old player to carry the team is asking way too much. You know what? Let's get a MVP up. Why not? Game time? You are not alone there. Wait, Texas Swarm? I did not know that. Julian just broke Danny Green's record with the last 3. Is that for 3-pointers for a season? I can't announce it if I didn't know it. I'm watching Amazon Prime. They didn't put anything up, and I don't have the announcers up high enough to hear them say that. Well, congratulations, Julian Champagny. Ageless Hack says 700-plus likes. I can see 875 likes by the end of the game. Ageless, why don't we go for 900? While we're in a timeout, Groot's going to show you how to hit the thumbs up. Since we just hit 700, we have enough people in here to hit 800. We have plenty of people to get to 800 thumbs up. If you've not hit the thumbs up yet, you might not be able to see it. I actually can't see what I'm doing because I don't have OBS up. The thumbs up might be hiding because you can't see it. Minimize your chat. Whoop. The thumbs up will be right here underneath the video. Give a little boop. And you'll be an official sponsor and member of TSR Sports for the next 24 hours. And it's also appreciated. I'm Groot. Come on, what other channel has Baby Groot asking you to hit the thumbs up on YouTube? Dare I say, nobody. At least no other sports channel. I got to think I'm quite unique in that regards. Thank you, Ophelin. No, Beavis, the game is not over. Absolutely not. Wemby beginning his MVP votes in Denver. What? Nick? Appreciate that. Do you have... I don't have any churros, but man, I could go for a churro. Jokic a cone. He's not the best defender in the NBA. I saw Castle Jersey TV, and I'm sure there's San Antonio fans in Denver. Come on now. Wait, all right, Thunder Fight 5600. Were there actual Wemby P chants just now in Denver? Thank you, Wemby Size 22 Shoes says, smash that thumbs up. Keith says 1600 watching. Yeah, for a Saturday afternoon holiday weekend? 5:15 in Singapore. Yeah, weird time. We definitely grab more viewers for the night games than these afternoon games, but thank you guys. Jim, I can't see his points right now. He's not in the game. I'll go over everything at the end. Team Prism, thank you for watching on Prime, but listening to me. How long till LeBron retires? Cameron Bates, I think he plays one more year. I don't think he retires in LA. Maybe he goes back to Cleveland for a year. A contender for a year. Which I just don't think the Lakers, as they're built, they're too poor defensively. You know what the Thunder just did to them was obnoxious. One more year for LeBron. All right. Yes, this is a perfect time for Europeans, Gauto. You're right. All right, back to the game. It is Nuggets ball down by 9. And there's a runner by Murray. 103-96, and it is a fourth quarter. Got to be careful with Jamal Murray. He can heat up and take over a game. Old playoff version of Jamal. Because right now he has only 9 points. Yeah, D him up. Castle with the ball for San Antonio. They get into Wemby, who's guarded by Murray. And Wemby's going to throw it up and in. I thought he was going to dunk it. He said he just threw it up off the glass. Wemby with 26, 105-96, under 10 minutes to go. Brown's going to drive on Wemby. He's going to kick it out. Strother for 3. Air ball. Goes out of bounds, but it was off the hand of Harrison Barnes. It's going to stay with Denver. Could you guys hear that? That sounded like a dirt bike or something just went by. What the hell? You can't drive those on my road. Denver ball. Hardaway Jr. with the ball, guarded. Oh, drops it off to Strother. Strother, a little crossover, step back 3. No good. Champagny with the rebound. Castle with the ball for San Antonio, looking to get it back to double digits. I'm excited. Got the UConn game after this. UConn! Need some revenge for last night. UConn losing to SC. Castle over to Wemby. Wemby drives to his left, gets into the paint, and throws it down! Oh my God! That is not fair! Took 2 big steps and threw it over, I think, 2 Nuggets. Wemby with 28 now and 14 boards. Seriously, that's just unfair. Champagne's going to pop it out of bounds. It'll stay with Denver. That was awesome. Mike, you could hear that? It sounded like somebody tooted. That is so fair. Well, Melissa, okay, it was fair, but it's unfair at the same time. Jokic is checked back in for Denver. I expect Nikola to play the rest of the game. The Nuggets are down by 11. Dang, Wemby he's got such long reach. He can just do things that other players can't, obviously, because he's 7'5"-ish. Maybe still growing. Brown open for 3. Hits another one. I guess we're just going to leave him open all game, and he's just going to keep making us pay for it. Twisted, I wish I could own that toot, but it wasn't me. If I could toot that loud and you guys heard it, I would say that was me, and I'd be impressed with myself. Castle gets it to Wemby. Wemby guarded by Jamal Murray. Throws it out to Castle. Back to Wemby. Wemby thinks about a 3. He's going to throw it over to Champagny. Champagny's going to drive baseline. And goes for the dunk and gets blocked. I think Brown dunked that. And Hardaway Jr. down the other end. Misses a layup, and he's going to go to the line for 2. 5th 3 for Brown. Fair enough, Romaine. Can Wemby tomahawk? I don't know. Champagny was going for a big dunk, and he had 2 players in his way. He had Jokic and Aaron Gordon. Got blocked. Notes from the past. I don't know who Travis Pastrana is. Who? 2 free throws coming up for the Nuggets. 107-99. 8 minutes of change to go. First free throw is good. Nuggets have just hit 100. Dylan Harper solo is on the bench. On the bench. Players on the court are over here to your right, my left. I think he got ball first on that one, Joshua. I couldn't tell in the replay. It looked like it was ball. Champagny did want that momentum changing dunk. He didn't get it. 6-point game. It's going to be a close one till the end, I'm telling you. These teams have close games every time they play. Castle letting the ball roll up the court. We'll finally pick it up at 8:16. 107-101. Castle into the paint. Throws it up. And he traveled. I don't know Travis Pastrana. Does anybody know who Pastrana is? Should I know this? Travis Pastrami? Seriously, am I alone here? Aaron Gordon will bring it up for Denver. 8 minutes to go, 107-101. Jamal Murray with the ball guarded by Castle. Gets a screen, goes by Jokic, drops it off to Jokic for 3. Jokic hits a 3. It's a 3-point game. I don't know a thing about dirt bike stuff. I got nothing on dirt bike. 0. All right. Dylan Harper's checked back in. Wemby into the paint. Drives, misses a shot. Fouled, going to the line for 2. 107-104. Yes, this is becoming a nail-biter, Christina. I agree. Wemby almost with the and 1. Jokic with the 3 on the previous play. SYL, Go Spurs go from France. This, the breaks, has Murray hits the next 3 as the next 3 shots. Yeah, student saver, yeah, I get... Yeah, it's tough because he does not shoot the 3 well, but against us, he's what, 5 of 11 or something? Wemby's first free throw is good, 108-104. Wemby does need to play the rest of the 4th, Phil. We don't play again until Monday night. That's over 2 days rest, and it's a home game. Yes. Star Cedar, thank you for stopping in. And Quentin, yes, he is over 80% from the year. He's not Shaq. He's not perfect, but he's not Shaq. 109-104. Don Wilberto. Credit the Spurs defense. Vincent, hello from France. Thank you all for watching from around the world, whether you're in America, France, Serbia, and everywhere in between. It is Denver ball. Jokic, guarded by Vassell, now guarded by Wemby on the switch. Into the post. Backs Wemby down. Throws up a little hook over him. No good. Wemby with another rebound. 109-104. This clock can't run fast enough. My goodness. All right, this is a final score right here in the game. Harper called for the ball. Now takes a 3. No good. Castle down. And the Spurs get the ball back. Wemby drives in the paint. Kicks it out. The 3 is an air ball by Barnes, but Castle's putback is good. Woo! Castle's a strong dude, I gotta tell you, for 6'6". I think he could play small forward if the Spurs someday want to run Fox, Castle, and Harper as starters. Jokic runner down the other end is good. 111-106. Welcome, everybody, just stopping in. Welcome from Denmark. Nice. Do we have a timeout? Nope, we don't. Harper with the ball. Fox getting arrested at the moment. Now a whistle. Timeout. Castle's what, 6'6", 215? He's a strong kid. I'm old enough to be his dad, so I can say strong kid. Julian from France with the Go Spurs go. John, I like close games. Dice from Canada. From the north. Mr. N's Castle's 3-point shot is not good today. At all. Alex Rodriguez, former Yankee great, is apparently a Nuggets fan. As a Warrior fan, the Spurs... Well, Joshua, you guys are missing everybody, so I can't get too excited about that one. I don't know who John... I can't even say that last name. John that you put... The John that put the John in the chat. I don't know that name. It's going to be a close game, though. Very close game. It is a close game. Alexa, I can't. It's illegal in the United States. Mike Smith-Brown is keeping Denver in the game. He's been shooting very well today. Even though he's apparently a sub 30% shooter for the year. We're at 775 likes. We have almost 2,000 people in the chat. We should be at 1,000 thumbs up. Where are my thumbs up people at? Can y'all hit thumbs up and help a brother out calling a game here on his Saturday afternoon? Hanging out with you guys, watching our Spurs, well, my Spurs and your Spurs, or your Nuggets, depending on your point of view. Thank you, Sid, for stopping in. Jokic, he's on the court now. Jokic has 29, Wemby has 30. So both stars are leading their respective teams, as expected. Homer, welcome back. Ageless Hacks keeping us up to date on the thumbs up there. Anonymous, thank you for coming in. TX Zombie, thank you for that. He says, on that like button and show your support for the best Spurs channel and the best Spurs commentator, TSR, Go Spurs Go. TX Zombie, I really appreciate that. I believe I'm the only Spurs commentator, though, so doesn't that also make me the worst Spurs commentator? I could be wrong. I don't know if there's any other channels calling every game yet. At some point, I would think. Goran, hello from Serbia. Scoreboard, thank you for stopping in. Mike from the Pearl of the East. Mr. 100 needs at least 33%. 33% of what? Doesn't Murray only have 9 points? Sergio, afraid no. A little concerned? Yes, there's still 6.5 minutes left. And I agree, curse League Pass, Mr. Ramo. League Pass is awful. No, if you're the only one, automatically the best. But I'm also the worst in that regard. Miss TSR is the best Spurs commentator. Melissa, I try. For those that are new to the channel, I do this because it's obviously a hobby, but I'm a Spurs fan that lives in Connecticut, so my Spurs community is you guys. You're the way I can talk Spurs is through you, through the live streams, and the videos too. I want to get doing more videos, especially with the Spurs playing as well as they are. I really want to focus on that this month, but, getting to call the Spurs, and this is the most Spurs I've ever watched in my life the past 6 years because of this channel. Getting League Pass, getting the pay channels when I need them. And this, by the way, for those that don't know, this is the first winning season I've been able to call for the Spurs. I called the last 6 years losing. Finally, a winning season. By the way, the Lakers and Nuggets are right there in the standings. The Lakers are 50-27. The Nuggets are 49-28. Denver fans, the Lakers are in trouble. Austin Reeves is out for the rest of the season. Luka Doncic is at the regular season. All right, Spurs ball. We get it to Castle. Castle's jumper is no good. Gets his own miss. Gets it out to Vassell. Back to Harper. Harper going to drive. Behind the back. Nice behind the back dribble. Fadeaway jumper. Tough shot. Dylan Harper. Dylan. You son of a Harper. Go Spurs go from Jamaica. Jokic guarded by Castle. I don't necessarily love that. Castle almost got a steal, and now we got a whistle. Foul on Steph. Harpoon is, and he's a rookie. Let's not forget, Dylan Harper is a rookie. Beautiful fadeaway jumper from Harper. Carlos Jeter, como está mi hombre? Star Cedar, I am not going back to college. Once was enough. 113-106. Vassell guarding Jokic, now a switch. Drops the ball off to Murray. Murray blocked by Wemby. Is that 5 blocks for Wemby? 5 or 6 blocks? Castle with the ball on three-point land. Zips it over to Keldon. Keldon in the corner when he's been missing all night. And he continues to streak. Keldon cannot hit that 3 from the corner. Stop launching them. Murray for 3. Seriously, Keldon, your 3. Castle and Keldon, stop shooting 3s today. They're not going in. You're up. Go at the 2, not the 3. Murray with 12 points now, and the one thing I worry about the most in this fourth quarter is Jamal Murray catching fire in these last 5 minutes. Wemby with the ball, drops it off to Vassell. Vassell over to Keldon, and he did not shoot a 3 from the corner. Thought about it for a half second. Gets it to Harper. Harper drives in the paint, lost the ball, gets it back, and lost the ball again. Turnover, Dylan Harper. That's a bad time for a turnover. Cameron Johnson's runner is good. 2-point game. Timeout, Mitch. Thank you, Desmond. Oh, boy. 113-111. We have a 2-point game. Melissa, I feel the same. 113-111. And joking, thank you for stopping in. Wembanyama means you shall not pass. Interesting. Gee, it's not looking grim yet. Denver's not just going to lay down. Haven't all the games between the Spurs and the Nuggets this year been close? Notes from the past with the $2.23 super chat. That is the most unique super chat amount I think I've ever got. Look up Travis Pastrana. You will love it. I'm going to have to screenshot that notes from the past or I'll forget. There's no way I'm going to remember his name after the stream. I'm going to go right to eating dinner. Then I'm going to throw the UConn game on. Hopefully UConn does not let me down again. All right. Thank you for the super chat notes from the past. I'll try to remember to do that. I know. Do or do not. There is no try. Wife just said after that Murray 3 is... Oh, boy. I'm going to stop right there, Bubba. Grammy will be okay. Vamos, Escuelas, vamos. You know, Daryl, right? It is Fox time. This is why he's getting the big money, right? Kobe Bennett, thank you for stopping in. Keldon is 0 for 6 from 3. Yeah, Carl, stop shooting threes. Totally unnecessary. You have the lead. I get you're open, but if they're not going in, then yeah, stop shooting them. Of course the Nuggets are fighting. Absolutely. Take this to church. Keldon not playing like 6th man of the year tonight. It's got to be De'Aaron Fox time, right? Is he in the game? Is he not in the game? Defense chants are loud in Denver, as they should be. Is Fox in the game? De'Aaron Fox is in the game. Just updated. Fox with the runner. All right. Ask and you shall receive. De'Aaron Fox does exactly what the chat is asking for and immediately gets a bucket. He's got 12 now. Fox, time to channel your inner clutch player of the year and play like one in the last 4 minutes. We need it. Jokic with the ball, guarded by Champagnie. He's just going to fire off a long two. He thought about it, and then just shot it and made it. Castle's in. Players on the court are over on your right. 115, 113. Jokic with 31 now. Wemby with the ball at the elbow. Zips over to Fox. Threes in and out. My God, the threes are killing us. Our three-point shooting is really selling the Spurs today. Denver can tie or take the lead on this possession. Jokic going to drive. Murray for three after the pass. This is Denver's first lead in I don't know how long. Holy crap. Jamal Murray's heating up as concerned in the fourth quarter. Champagnie for three. Our effing three-point shooting is killing us. Our three-point shooting is absolutely selling the Spurs today. Jokic with the ball, guarded by Wemby. 116, 115, a little over 3 minutes to go. Drops it off to Jamal Murray. Murray's going to take off. Back out to Jokic. Jokic got to shoot. And the runner is no good. He made the shot, but he's going to call for an offensive foul. Hit Wemby in the head. Offensive foul on Jokic. Holy crap. He got the rebound and made it. Let's take a look at the replay. I couldn't see where he hit Wemby on the head. They're saying he did. I actually couldn't see it from that angle. And Wemby's going to the line. Oh, that's a bad foul. Nope, Wemby not at the line. Sorry, thought he was. The way he was standing, I thought he was at the line. My bad. Spurs ball. Vassell for three. Good God, stop shooting threes! He was fouled on the three-point attempt and gets bailed out. Fouls on Jamal Murray. Let's take a look. Vassell stops. He pops. Murray put his hand on his chest. That was a bad foul by Jamal Murray. Bad foul by Jamal Murray. Really bad foul. Vassell hasn't... Yeah, Mike. Vassell's gone ice cold. Makes his first free throw. It's all tied up. It was a legit foul, Steven. It was. It was a bad foul by Jamal Murray. He knew it. 116 all. Carlos Jr. with the $8 super chat says, it doesn't matter where I am. I'm always going to support you. Remember, you have my back and always going to be here. Go Spurs go from Las Vegas. Carlos is in Vegas. Carlos, me and Miss TSR have talked about coming to Puerto Rico this year. I will email you if we head out. I would love to meet you in person. And buy you a dinner. Or lunch, or whatever, breakfast, whatever you prefer. On me. Promise. Vassell's last free throw. All right, 2-point game. It's getting crazy, my friends. 118, 116. Go. Jamal Murray with the ball. He is heated up big here at the end of the fourth quarter, as expected. Gets it out to Jokic. Jokic open for three. Nope, Vassell covers him. Jokic now going to drive. Jokic throws up a crazy wild shot. Doesn't get it. Falls down. Wants to foul. The Spurs have a 5-on-3. Champagnie open for three. Gets it to Vassell. Vassell takes off into the paint. And the layup! 4-point game. And Denver is going to call a timeout. Woo! 120, 116. Vassell finally wakes up at the end of the fourth quarter when we need him. Whew. This game's getting nuts. Yes, get to the paint. Stop with the threes. You're up by 4. Get the 2s. Thank you, DSCS. There's no Denver Nuggets fans calling games? For any Nuggets fans, I am trying to call this game down the line. For anybody that's been here since the start of the game, I've called bad fouls against the Spurs and bad calls against the Nuggets. It's gone both ways. The refs really have been bad the whole game. They called a ticky-tack foul on two ticky-tack fouls on Stephon Castle in the first quarter. Wemby accidentally hits Jokic in the face, cuts his nose, no foul. The refs have been awful, but the game itself has been exciting. We're at a timeout, by the way. Denver called a timeout. 1:20-1:16. 2 minutes remaining. We have one of our biggest Saturday crowds ever. We have almost 2,500 people. Maybe we can get to 3,000 people. Hit the thumbs up. Share the stream. Let's get more people in here. And may the better team win, no matter what happens. In all sincerity, Denver fans, GG. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the playoffs. It's going to be a freaking war. Absolute war, I think, between our team and your team. Yeah, Wemby and Jokic stats are close, like this. 2:12 to go. It'll be Denver ball. Denver fans getting a little loud here, trying to fire up their team. Still in a timeout. Wemby doing a little stretching. Wemby stretches a lot, and that's a good thing when you're that tall. Ego misses Zach Collins. No, you don't. Mike says at 1,200 likes, the Spurs are guaranteed a three-peat. I wish it was that easy. Wemby with 30, 17, and 5. Jokic with 31, 7, and 11. Both performing extremely well. We are back to the game. Jamal Murray with the ball, guarded by Champagnie. Way out three-point land. 10 on the shot clock. 2 minutes to go. Murray starts to drive. Running around. Drops it off to Jokic. Open for 3. No good! It goes out of bounds. Spurs ball off of Christian Brown. 1:50 to go. Whew. The playoff series between these two teams is going to be fantastic. 120-116. De'Aaron Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Neither team is in the bonus. 17 on the shot clock. Take a good shot here, San Antonio. Don't chuck a 3. Wemby with the ball. Gets fouled. It misses the shot, but he's going to go to the line for 2. Yep, melt the clock, 11-7. Melt the clock. Melt the clock works too. Wemby going to the line for 2. Would rather play Denver than Minnesota in the second round. You know, Vanso, Mendoza, we're going to get who we get. And you got to beat who's in front of you, whether it's Denver, Minnesota, the Lakers, the Warriors, the Thunder, the Clippers. I think I named most of the playoff teams. I might be missing one. Wemby's first free throw is good. A 5-point game. 121-116. And if the Spurs win, this is win number 60. The first time in a decade the Spurs get to 60 wins. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you've enjoyed hanging out, I hope you have. Join me and Miss TSR in the playoffs. Wemby makes them both. 122-116. I think they just said Wemby made 13 free throws in a row. Yeah, Carlos, the Lakers are done. Austin Reeves is hurt as well. Denver ball, 14 on the shot clock. Jokic with the ball, guarded by Vassell. Jokic kicks it out for 3. De'Aaron Fox just fouled Cameron Johnson on a 3. They have a chance for a 4-point play. Are you kidding me? You're going to foul the 3-point shooter? That was a very stupid play by De'Aaron Fox. Cameron Johnson hits the 3, has a chance at a 4-point play. Johnson's free throw, made it. Terrible foul by De'Aaron Fox. Good grief. Denver crowd is loud, as they should be. Fox with the ball. Defense chants are loud. Fox out 3-point land, looking to get it to Wemby. Wemby's got Gordon on him. 8 on the shot clock. Wemby starts to drive to his left. Off bounce jumper, tough shot. Fight for the rebound, and it's Denver ball. All right, I got to cover up the chat. No spoilers. Denver can tie it or take the lead. Jokic in the paint. Missed the shot. The putback's no good. Fight for the rebound. And the Spurs get the ball. Wemby brings it up the court. Alley-oop to Vassell. Vassell throws it down. 124-120. Oh my God. The Nuggets had multiple chances at the rim and blew it. Jokic with the ball, guarded by Castle. 124-120, 35 seconds to go. Jokic blocked by Castle. We had a foul. Jeez. Oh my God. An alley-oop from Wemby to Devin Vassell to make it 124-120. Holy crap. Jokic at the line for two. 32 seconds to go. He made the first one. I don't think Denver's going to intentionally foul with 32 seconds on the clock. They'll try to get the stop. So a bucket by the Spurs, and they can possibly put the dagger in the hearts of the Denver Nuggets. Jokic, 32 points, 11 of 12 from the line. Huge free throw here to make it a 2-point game. Made it. Mitch going to call a timeout? Nope. Here we go. Castle bringing up for San Antonio. Let's have a good ending, guys. Spurs fans, Nuggets fans, thank you for being here on a Saturday afternoon. Castle standing out in three-point land. 10 on the shot clock. Gets it to Wemby. Wemby guarded by Aaron Gordon. Drops it off to Fox. Fox now out three-point land. 4 on the shot clock. Fox takes off, drives into the paint. Lost the ball, gets it back, and have to fire off a three. Air ball! Air ball! Come on! That's the best shot we could get. Timeout, Denver. Yeah, he held the ball. Held the ball too long. A horrible offensive possession by the Spurs. 6.9 seconds left in the game. Denver will have the ball. They can tie or take. Yes, he airballed it, Wyatt. The Spurs could not get a shot off, and Fox took a prayer three, and it was an air ball. Damn. Bad possession for the Spurs. Got to keep Jamal Murray covered up. De'Aaron Fox just airballed it. Watch out for Jamal Murray. Watch out for Christian Brown. He's been killing us today. Under 10 seconds to go. We have 3,000 people watching. Can we get to 1,000 thumbs up, guys? I only need like 20 of you to hit the thumbs up one at a timeout. 20 people get us to 1,000. Spurs fans, Nuggets fans, NBA fans, gambling fans. I don't know. I think there's a little of everything in here. Game is on Amazon. I'm nervous too. The Denver Nuggets with Aaron Gordon are 24-9. Without him, 25-19. Holy crap. Well, he changes the defense. It just showed the defense much better for Denver. I'm going to cover the chat for the end of the game, guys. No spoilers for me. 7 seconds to go. They put a second on the clock. It's at 8. I'll just run my clock when they get to 6.9. 124, 122. Every game between these teams is like this, right? Doesn't it feel like that? We keep talking about the rivalry between the Thunder and the Spurs, but I swear these Spurs-Denver games are extremely competitive. Even when the Spurs were bad the last 2 years, the games were competitive. Denver ball, neither team is in the bonus. Denver is out of timeouts. The Spurs have 2. It is Denver Nuggets ball. Do not let Jamal Murray take a shot here. Here we go. They'll get it into Jokic. Jokic finds a wide open Aaron Gordon for a dunk. Oh my God! Timeout Spurs. Aaron Gordon wide open for a two-handed jam. Terrible defense by the Spurs. Spurs all sorts of confused, and Aaron Gordon easily gets a dunk. We might see overtime. Notes from the path, but yeah, possible overtime at this rate. 6 seconds. It's got to be Wemby, right? For win number 60. Could it not be more appropriate if the Spurs are going to get win number 60 that they get it on a game winner? There's 6 seconds to go. 124, all my friends. Timeout, Spurs. They do have one more timeout left. Yeah, if Wemby wants an MVP, here's a time to get it, right? A game-winning shot. Again, GG Nuggets fans. if we see you guys in the playoffs, man, you know what? I got to hold Rally Grogu. Rally Grogu for the win, guys. Rally Grogu for the win. Get in there, Steph. I can't get Steph to sit down. Don't worry, we're still in the timeout. All right. Rally Grogu for the win, guys. He's a Spurs fan, if anybody doesn't know. See, got a little jersey. All tied at 21-24, 6 seconds to go. Stephon Castle's going to inbound it for San Antonio. Come on, Grogu. Castle can't get in and finally gets it into Wemby. Wemby with the ball. Wemby's going to drive to his left. Off balance shot. Off the rim, no good. We are going to overtime. That was a tough shot by Wemby. He did hit the rim. He did not make the shot, though. 5 minutes coming up, guys. Overtime. Wow. Yeah, the suspense. And now we in OT, not LT. That's Lawrence Taylor. My heart's actually racing after that. I got to settle down here. Whew. Jeremy, I can't tell you the Spurs will win. We got 5 more minutes. 124 all. Does somebody else have a link to... it's on Amazon Prime. That's all I can tell you guys. Amazon Prime. JJ Rose, yeah, De'Aaron, definitely not the best end of the fourth quarter by him. Happily ever after. I thought he was going to call a timeout there when the Spurs were having trouble inbounding the pass. You have an extra timeout. Use it. Thank you, Ewan from Paris. Thank you for watching. Appreciate y'all hanging out today. I think we got to the 1,000 thumbs up. Thank you very much. We got to almost 1,200 thumbs up. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, guys. You know what will make this day even better? A Spurs win. And then a UConn win after that. Aegis Hack says Wemby was fouled on the play. I didn't see it. I honestly didn't. Sugar J Cherry, what's going on? We do need this win for Wemby P. User Jokic triple-double. He is close. Yeah, he just needs 2 more rebounds. He's got 33, 8, and 13, so Jokic just needs 2 rebounds. Wemby's not too far from a triple-double as well. He's got 32, 17, and 7. So both star players being stars. Oh, I don't need to hide the chat anymore. Let me bring my chat up. There we go. The handling the teams, you know what? Super Eddie, I agree. The last 5 minutes of that game did not go particularly well for the Spurs. All right, so you guys are all saying Wemby was pushed. I mean, they let him play this time. You know, they let him play a little playoff basketball. I think the Spurs can win, but it ain't going to be easy. You got to play 5 more minutes. And I got to think Wemby might be a little tired. But I'm not going to sit here and say Fox is not clutch. He's a former clutch player of the year. Was he clutch in this game? No, probably not. Leaving Aaron Gordon wide open for that inbound dunk, though, was poor defense on San Antonio. Gordon had his hand on his back, but it was minimal. I'm glad they let it play out. All right, is this going to be 12 wins in a row for the Spurs? Are they getting win number 60 this afternoon? Or are the Nuggets ending their streak and it's Denver getting win number 50 for them? Players are on the court, and once again, away we go. Wemby jump ball against Jokic. 5-minute time, 5-minute overtime, and Castle does have 5 fouls. That's right. Whoever said that, Castle needs to be careful. You're correct. And Jokic jumping a little early. Won by Wemby. Surprise. Oh, I got 5 seconds on the clock. Crap. I thought I put 5 minutes. Hold on, guys. I'll get the clock fixed. There we go. It is 124, 124. Fox want to miss. That's 4. Damn it. I'm trying to get the clock fixed. There we go. Got it. Jokic jumper. There's the lead. 126, 124. 4:20 to go. Jokic now with 35 points. Castle bringing up for the Spurs. 14 on the shot clock. Castle zips it over to Champagny for 3 in the corner. Pop the Champagny! Julian's hit some clutch shots this game. 4 minutes to go. Overtime is 5 minutes, by the way. Jokic guarded by Wemby. Has a 3. Nope, switched by Castle. Nope, Wemby's back on him. And Jokic throws up an air ball. He wanted a foul, not going to get it. The refs are actually letting him play. Castle Euro steps into the paint. Lost the ball. Terrible time for a turnover by Stephon Castle. And alley-oop to Aaron Gordon. 128, 127 on the Aaron Gordon dunk. And now Wemby gets shoved in the back by Jokic. That's a foul on Nikola. I don't want double overtime. I want the Spurs to win. Gordon actually almost missed that dunk. Damn. Thank you all for being here today. And terrible time for a turnover happily ever after. He actually hadn't turned the ball over much today, but that was a costly turnover. Oh, McGaffey, thank you for stopping in. Spurs ball. Wemby with the ball. Starts to drive and immediately gets fouled by Aaron Gordon. 4th foul on Aaron Gordon. I do not want a quadruple overtime game. I'm hungry. Thank you, Ernest. 128, 127. Denver up by 1. Steph will inbound it for San Antonio. Gets it into Fox. Is Mr. Clutch Player, the former Clutch Player, going to have a big overtime here. Looks like they're going to feed Wemby. Wemby with the ball. Puts the ball down low. Gets double teamed. Kicks it out to Fox. Shot clock is expiring. Fox for 3. Another air ball. Wemby needs to stop doing that. Wemby is 7'5". When he's got the ball and he's putting it down low all the way to the ground, he's putting it where the defenders can slap it out of his hands, and he's completely taking away his height advantage. Stop going down here with the ball and keep it up here where they can't reach you. Thank you, Yodi. Jamal Murray, step back 3. Short. Wemby with the rebound. Under 3 minutes to go. Denver up 128, 127. Fox is sprinting up the court. Throws over to Champagny. Champagny back to Wemby. Wemby thought about a 3, pulls it down, drives in the paint, and kicks it out to Vassell for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to finally fall in the hands of Christian Brown. 2.5 minutes to go. The Spurs are not looking crisp in this 4th quarter. Jokic and Castle going at it right now. Jokic kicks it out to Gordon. They drop it off to Cameron Johnson for 3. Damn it. Timeout. 5-point lead. This is the largest lead of the, 4-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for Denver. 131, 127. Yeah, anywho, now they do. As you know, it is what I think they are tired, hot boy. I mean, with all due respect to De'Aaron Fox, that's 2 3-pointers he had to shoot at long range with a second on the shot clock, so they were rushed. But man, the Spurs offense is just not playing well right now. Is air ball a goal? I'm probably no, it's not. Yeah, Fox not playing. You know, Fox not looking like a former clutch player today. I got to call it like I see it. Not having his best game, and this is a time where we need his best game. We're in a timeout right now. Thank you all for being here on a Saturday afternoon. Thank you for all the thumbs up, guys. We have 1,200 and almost 3,000 people watching. That's a lot for this channel, so I call it out because that's not normal for this channel. 2 more minutes. The Spurs can still win this, guys. Let's not give up yet. Mitch, coach him up. Send Fox is clutch, just not today. Saturday night for some of you, Saturday afternoon for me. It is 5:54 p.m. where I am. And where Miss TSR is, it is 2 a.m. in the morning over there in Turkey. Yeah, I'm surprised Harper is not getting any 4th quarter play. We're coming out of the timeout. Who is going to step up for San Antonio? 127, 131, 2:17 to go. You know, if the Spurs do lose, they have won 11 in a row. I would have liked to got the 60 win tonight. If they get it Monday night, so be it. Denver's a tough team. They've been tough for us all season. Jokic's arms are so red. They're always so red. All right, here we go. Yeah, you know what? The altitude, too, might be getting to him. Not to make excuses, but for those that live in Colorado, that altitude's no joke. Champagny with the ball. Gets it to Castle, over around to Fox. Fox going to take off, drives into the paint. Almost lost the ball. 10 on the shot clock. Fox now guarded by Jokic. Kicks it over to Champagny for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Denver ball. We needed that rebound. Jamal Murray guarded by Castle. Castle does have 5 fouls. Murray gets it to Brown. Back to Murray. Murray double team to over Brown. They're going to find Gordon open for 3. No good. That would have been the dagger if that 3 went in. It is Spurs ball. Minute 33 to go. Fox with the ball for San Antonio. 14 on the shot clock, standing near the midcourt line. Fox now looking to drive. Just fires off a long 2. All right, he hit a shot. Fox for 2. 131, 129. Give him credit for having a rough game. 7 of 18 from the field. Took that shot confidently and made it. We need a stop now. Let's get a stop. Come on. Rally Grogu. Jokic versus Wemby. 7 on the shot clock. Jokic is going to back him up. Backs him up. Picks up his dribble. Fadeaway jumper. Oh my God. Damn you, Jokic. Nothing Wemby could do there. Defense was great. The offense was better. 133, 129. Jokic with 37 now. Castle with the ball. Gets it into Wemby. Wemby drives. Layup is good. Woo, boy. 133, 131. No, you can't stop that, Andy. Literally, you can't stop that. Wemby's defense was perfect on that. Jokic's offense was just better. Credit to Jokic. I'll give credit where credit is due. Denver ball. So I think they could try to 2 for 1 here if they time it right. Jamal Murray way out in three-point land. 12 on the shot clock, looking for a screen. Gets the screen, starts to drive. Falling all over the place. The ball is poked out. That's a turnover. Spurs have the break. And now leave to Vassell. And he dropped the ball. Spurs still have the ball. Fox jumper. No good. Darren, come on. Oh my God. We missed 2 shots. They tried an alley-oop to Vassell. He blew it. Fox with the putback blew it. You got to be kidding me. They got to stop and then blew it. Jokic jumper. The Spurs just totally choked that away at the effing rim. You got to be kidding me. The Spurs absolutely just botched that in the paint. They have a fast break and totally effed it up. I'm trying not to swear. We got a timeout. They cause a turnover and convert nothing on it. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. You can't blow those. I can't read the chat, guys. It's going too fast right now. Yeah, I'm expecting we're going to see a lot of Trade Fox comments on the Twitter X's later today, the Instagram, in the chat. Fire Mitch, Trade Fox. I think that's going to be the running theme. Jokic with 39, 8, and 13. I don't think an alley-oop dunk there was the way to go, though. Throwing up an alley-oop when you're in overtime to Devin Vassell, who's, sure, you can throw alley-oops to him, but at this point in the game, yeah, Fox definitely did not do us any favors in this game, guys. No argument here. I can't defend him. This is a rough game for him. No matter what, Broncos fans, oh my God. Nuggets fans, GG. It's going to be a hell of a series in the playoffs. 135, 131. I think the Spurs' biggest mistake was not putting in the GOAT Bismack Biyombo. They win this game with Biyombo. I'm telling you. Little humor. Spurs still have a chance, but it's not looking good. 9 seconds to go. 135, 131. Spurs are out of timeouts. I suppose we're going to go for a quick 3. They get it into Wemby. Takes a 3. Missed it. That's game. It's going to go out of bounds. Denver ball. That's game. Guys, we get the thumbs up on the way out. Appreciate it. Denver's calling a timeout, but I mean, there's 4 seconds to go. You know what? There you go. Learn from this going into the playoffs. We knew this was going to be a tough game. The Spurs, as much as some of you said it would happen, the Spurs were not going to win out the rest of the season. Their 11-game winning streak will come to a halt today. They're still the second-best team in the Western Conference, and Denver is good at home. Yeah, trying to be a little too fancy. Yeah, had the 2-on-1 fast break and blew it. I don't think Jokic is getting MVP, and this is not throwing shade at Jokic. I think it's probably going to go to SGA again, which, believe me, Spurs fans and Nuggets fans, I don't like saying that. All right, UConn's got to win tonight. I think they're checking to see who the ball went out of bounds off of. I don't know what's happening right now. We could be tired too. Denver called the timeout. They're advancing the ball. There's just no time left. That's a thing. 4 seconds to go. It's going to be Denver ball. I mean, we need a miracle here. We need like a Reggie Miller three-pointer, steal, three-pointer. And he had 9 seconds to do that. Mike with the $2 Super Chat says, another loss by 5 points or less. Ugh! It's looking that way. Denver still has a timeout left. They will inbound the ball. They get it in. There's an immediate foul. And Stefan Castle just fouled out. Yes, Snot Bubbles, that 4-point play by Aaron Gordon. Who fouled Gordon in that? Was it De'Aaron Fox? It was De'Aaron Fox, wasn't it? Was it De'Aaron Fox that fouled Gordon on the 3-point shot? It was Fox. Damn. We're just running out of time here. It is Denver ball, looking to inbound it. 4 seconds to go. And they'll toss it up in the air. Caught by Jokic. And he's immediately fouled. 3.4 to go. Yeah, I'm disappointed with Fox today too. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't. I'm disappointed in De'Aaron Fox. Everybody's going to have a bad game. This was his game that he had a bad game. It's going to happen, guys. Jokic can seal the deal with a couple free throws here. First free throw. He missed it. We're out of timeouts, by the way, guys, though, so we got 3 seconds to go full court if he misses them both to score, get the ball back, and score again. Jokic second free throw. Yeah, that's a dagger. GG, guys. GG. Harper for 3. He banked it in. Well, if that just sold your parlay, 270 points off the bank three-pointer at the end. No shame in this game. The Nuggets are a good team. They're a playoff team. We'll meet one more time, but I believe it's the last game of the year. That was a hell of a game. I'm glad the refs did not really get involved in the game at the end. They were really a mess the first 3 quarters, but laid off the whistle in the 4th and overtime, so there was that. Road trip, yeah, it is what it is. But Fox will probably take the blame for this loss. I agree. Yeah. I can't even read the chat right now. I'm trying, but it's going a little fast. But yes, I will say that. Happy Easter tomorrow. Enjoy the day, whether you celebrate it or not. Thank you all for being here today on a Saturday afternoon. We only need 5 likes to get to 1,300. Can I get 10 people to hit the thumbs up on the way out? I'll go over the end-of-game stats. I don't think I'm going to like some of these stats, but I will certainly go over them because that's what we do here. All right, Monday night against the Sixers. Let's get our 60th win there, Spurs fans. It'll happen soon. It's going to happen. I mean, we weren't going to win every game. 59-19. If they finish 62-20, that is still a hell of a year. The Nuggets outscored the Spurs 32-28 in the 4th, and obviously 12-10. Well, not obvious, but they won by 2. They outscored the Spurs 12-10 in the overtime. Let's take a look at Denver first. Aaron Gordon with 15, Cameron Johnson with 17 and 8, Nikola Jokic with 40, 8 and 13 plus 3 block shots, Jamal Murray with 15 and 10 assists, Christian Brown with 21, 8-4. If you guys told me Jamal Murray would only score 15 points and Nuggets would win, I'd say you're probably crazy. Nope. He scored 15 points and they won. Off the bench, Valanciunas with 7, Tim Hardaway Jr. with 5, Tyus Jones with a donut, Bruce Brown with 5, and Julian Strawther with 6. For the game, the Nuggets shot 49, 41, 86. They only turned the ball over 6 times. 54 minutes of basketball. The Nuggets only turned it over 6 times. Butterfly, what's going on? That's actually really impressive. 6 turnovers in 53 minutes? Props. Yeah, Uncle Vic, ESPN's going to take a U-turn now. Watch. They've been glazing the Spurs the last 2 months. Oh, the Spurs are going to win. The Spurs are going to win. The Spurs are a team to beat. Now they lost. I don't think the Spurs are ready yet. They look like a young team. Yes. ESPN's a bunch of turncoats. ESPN can suck it. All right. Let's take a look at the Spurs stats. Julian Champagnie with 18 points, including 6 and 9 from 3. Victor Wembanyama with 34, 18 and 7, plus 5 blocks. Great game for Wemby. De'Aaron Fox, not his best game. 14 points on 7 of 19 shooting. 0 for 6 from 3. Devin Vassell, weird game for Devin. 18 points. He started the game 3 of 3 from 3 and missed every 3 after that. Finished 3 of 8 from 3. Stephon Castle with 20 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 turnovers. I don't love the 3 turnovers, guys, but 3 turnovers in 40 minutes is not horrible, especially when you add in the 9 assists. Didn't shoot well from 3, though, himself. 0 for 4. Off the bench, Harrison Barnes, Mr. 66%, had 8 points. Keldon Johnson with 10. Keldon, 3 of 10 from the bench and 0 for 6 from 3. Fox and Keldon went 0 for 12. Carter Bryant with 0, Luke Cornett with 0, and Dylan Harper with 12. Spurs shot for the game 46-30. I think I already said that. 46-33, 93. 9 turnovers for the Spurs. They lose 136-134. Congratulations to Denver, because you guys got my favorite player's number. You dropped the 50 wins, Mr. Robinson. And now Denver can actually Denver might pass the Lakers. The Lakers are going to be out Luka Doncic for the rest of the regular season. The Lakers are going to be without Austin Reeves. That means you're going to ask LeBron James at 41 years old to carry the Lakers. I think even the biggest LeBron fans would say at this point that's unrealistic. Not the best game for Fox, no. Joshua, the Lakers might not win 1 or more 2 games. I think Denver's going to pass. Actually, let me pull up the standings real quick. The Lakers are beat up. Lakers are getting dinged up at the worst possible time right now. By the way, UConn tip-off is in like 2 minutes, so I'll switch over to that shortly. I want to pull up the standings before I call it a night, or day. It's actually afternoon where I am. Let's take a look at the standings. They should be up to date. Come on, NBA.com. Here we go. Spurs fall to 59. Well, they're 59 and 19 now. The Lakers are 50 and 27. The Nuggets improved to 50. Actually, the Nuggets have won 8 games in a row. Hello, they're on a roll. Spurs 11-game win streak ends. Nuggets a half a game behind LA. And LA does play a Warriors team that's wounded, I believe, tomorrow night. But damn, no Luka, no Austin. A 41-year-old LeBron James. If you're a Lakers fan, you cannot feel good about the rest of the season or the playoffs. If neither of those guys is ready for the playoffs, they're done. Fox, jetted out. Not his best game. It wasn't. You know what, guys? I know this loss sucks. The Spurs were not going to go undefeated the rest of the year, more than likely. We're still 25 and 3 since the All-Star break, which I believe is still the best record in the NBA. Let's win the next couple games, get to 60 wins. Maybe the Spurs don't play their guys in the last game of the year against Denver. Maybe they do. I'll be live Monday night, April 6th at 8 p.m. Eastern, and hopefully bounce back against the Sixers. At home in San Antonio. Hey, Garza, lots of mistakes. You know what? You learn from your losses, right? Sometimes you got to get knocked down to get back up. George St. Pierre, because I saw MMA Junkie's name in the chat, avenged his 2 losses. He lost to, Matt Hughes, beat Hughes twice, lost to Matt Serra, beat him, had to get taken down a notch to come back even stronger. And I'm hoping that's what the Spurs do. See this loss, a frustrating loss, come back even stronger, maybe they'll win out the rest of the year. I think that's already been decided. Alucard, which is Dracula backwards. I think that's SGA is probably the MVP. They just had some kind of vote thing yesterday, and it looks like everybody's voting SGA. So it is what it is. You know, Kara, Wemby's MVP, not the biggest concern this year. I know he wanted it. I did not think we were going to catch OKC. I did a video about getting into first place 2 weeks ago, and I didn't think we'd catch OKC. Clearly not going to now. The focus is the playoffs. The Spurs' first playoff appearance since 2019. First playoff appearance in this channel's history. By the way, before I go, tomorrow is the 7-year anniversary of TSR Sports, so have a cold one, or pour out a cold one for me. I don't know. But you're welcome, Lauren. Frustrating loss, but we'll come back stronger Monday night. I'll probably do a video tomorrow. It's Easter, but I want to do a video talking about the Spurs, especially after the loss today, and get back to the old TSR videos where I'm just chatting with you guys and having fun and not overthinking things. So, guys, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. It does help the channel. Thank you for the happy anniversaries. GG, Nuggets fans. Pretty good feeling we're going to see you guys in the playoffs, and for games like these, we're going to have a fantastic playoff series. I'm hungry at 6 o'clock. I'm going to throw the UConn game on. Go UConn. On behalf of myself and the couch contingent, what you going to do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!